Hello, everyone, and welcome back to MIRRORMOURN. I am your Dungeon Master, Esper, and we actually just have 3 players. Unfortunately, due to scheduling conflicts of a pretty serious nature, Vince has had to drop. Kind of sucks since we're so far along, and we're doing what we can to roll with that punch. I'll talk about that in a second. But first, why don't you all let us know who the characters are, guys?
Hello, everyone. I'm Warsor, and I play Walykos, level 10 half elf ranger.
Yeah, I think I'm next. Yeah. So I'm Nick. I play Nokki, the level 10 Barbarian fighter.
And I'm Adam, and I play Aygir, the level 10 Hobgoblin Artificer.
And Vapor, who I'll be doing my best to run Vapor, 10th level, Air Genasi, Wild Sorcerer. So just real quick about what we're gonna do. Everyone, the guys and we've been talking about this campaign. It's really towards the very end, but it has suffered some setbacks over the past few months, let's say, and so that has definitely altered things and put things into perspective for us. So what we're going to be doing is essentially grindhouse style scene missing, and we're going to be actually cutting to the encounter with the final encounter here at Vattenhold. So I hope that you all can, be understanding with the situation we find ourselves in. We cannot let this campaign just completely fizzle out here and now at the very end. We're way too invested in the character and the story, but at the same time, we have some major technical, logistical, personal hurdles that we are having to find solutions to. So this is our solution. I think it's a good solution, and I think this will get us this final pretty intense fight and a sense of closure one way or the other. We'll see how things play out. So, you all have battled your way through Vattenhold, through one chamber after another, through one hall of traps, of locks, of enemy soldiers and warriors and monsters harrying you and trying to strike you down, and your combined force is incredible. You have, the 4 of you. You have some powerful NPCs. You have a goddess, sort of a lesser goddess, who is with you, and you have lots of different tricks up your sleeves and magical effects. And aside from that, just your cunning that you all have as seasoned adventurers and problem solvers. And you fight your way through much of Vattenhold, and there are some segments where Walykos or Corgain Makel helps you navigate through some maze-like segments to not fall into other death trap rooms. And you eventually come to the approach to the Lord's Hall. There is a mighty stairway, giant-sized, of course, ascending before you. And up ahead, you hear the movement of large beings, giant things, big things, heavy things. You hear voices, giants issuing commands. And you are soon beset at this, let's say, landing stage to some of the final areas of Vattenhold. Why don't you all roll for initiative, and we'll get this kicked off.
The first of many fateful rolls.
For real, though, we're here.
Can I ask, are we keeping all the same spell slots, same hit points, things like that?
I think that's the only real way to do it. Otherwise, it's going to be,
think
hey,
so,
everyone,
yeah.
roll some skill and depending upon how bad or good you roll, will take away some hit points and spell slots.
Well, that's why I wanted to just.
Wait
I'm
a second.
fine with it.
Don't you do that to me, Esper. I need my spell slots, okay?
Just-
It's
Of
very
course,
important.
it does.
I
Also
think a better
prevent
solution
from-
is you guys just roll with your character sheets as
Yeah.
they are, and
That's fine.
Yeah.
It just prevents
This
from
encounter is-
conjuring celestial.
this encounter ain't
Yeah.
The
gonna
fir-
be
the-
easy no matter what you got. So
The first of many nat ones that I will surely roll this session.
Let's see.
hey, Vapor got a natural 5.
I got it.
I got our. Let's put our initiatives, I guess, in the chat so we can.
I'm
give
also
the
running a
Esper easy.
Rachno.
Then-
Wow,
Don't forget your NPC initiatives as well.
Yep.
That
Yeah. I'm
does
getting mine
not
now.
bode well for me. Aygir has a 6 and Orgain has a 5.
what is
Wow, we just
Aygir's
all
dexterity?
rolled really bad.
No,
Aygir's
I didn't
dexterity
roll
is
badly.
14.
Okay.
I got good.
What about Nokki?
Nokki. So Nokki has a 3. Sir Mantiville has a 20. Aygir has a 6. Corgan has a 5.
I just needed Nokki.
Come
All
on.
right. And then
Oh, yeah.
Mantivale?
Oh, okay.
Varric?
Mantiville was a 20.
Varric Mantivale 20. Okay. And then Walykos?
22.
Hey, at least a couple of you got good initiatives. All right.
And-
Walykos.
Ava and the Angels got a 21.
Yeah, I rolled
20?
pretty well on Sir Varric.
21 for
21?
Ava. Yeah.
All right. 21.
And that's when the
Ava.
Angels go as well.
Sierra.
So they're her summons.
Yep. Okay. Angel 1 and Angel 2. Okay.
They just go after Ava's turn per
Yep,
summon.
yep. That is it. Okay, I've got it all. I'm going to give a quick rundown here just so you all and everyone knows who is who. All right, first is going to be Walykos. Then will be Avasira. Then the 2 Angels of Vengeance. Varric Mantivale. Arachno. Aygir. Vapor. Corgain Makel, who seems to be in dragon form presently.
Oh, he can
And
clean
then
up with
there
his
will
breath weapon,
be
so there's that.
some foes.
that
The
small-
foes are up there. You can hear them. You just can't see them yet, but
Sure.
we'll say the 2 sides are aware, and the fighting has led up to this. So we will start things off with Walykos.
So these are stairs going upward.
They are. They're
Downward.
giant stairs. So you'll
Can you
spend
give
an
me a
extra
measurement?
5 feet going up each one of them.
Yeah, can you give me a measurement from the bottom to the top just to give me a distance understanding of how long these stairs go for?
125 feet.
Which each stair is going to
That would
be
be just in horizontal distance. It's at an angle, but
I understand. It gives me a measurement of from this point to that
yeah,
point.
I guess in real trigonometry that comes to whatever 100,
Pythagorean theorem.
150,
Don't even-
160 feet or something like that. 170. I don't
Don't
know.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. They're aware of us, so there's no stealth here, unfortunately.
I mean, you
That
potentially
is-
could. You could. I mean, like one easy thing is to cut back there and then hide.
But that's not really stealth in the sense of sneaking up to get up there before the combat begins. That is a hide action stealth, is what. Yeah. Let's see. I'm just looking through my options here. Sorry, it's been a minute. Even with teleportation, I don't know that there's a great option. How
It may be
high
better
are
for-
how high are these steps? Did you say? 5 feet?
Each individual step is going to go up like 4 feet or 5 feet or something like that.
So you actually have to pull yourself up each step. is
Yeah,
what
or
it
hop
sounds
or something. Yeah, it'll take an extra 5 feet to get up each step.
Could you use the step to provide cover if you go up against it? You know what I'm saying? How you have
Mhm.
like a
Yes.
step, can you lean against? Okay,
Yep.
so we can at least have cover from attacks from above.
Yeah,
even
it'd be like
if-
a low wall giving you half cover.
Yeah. I think honestly, I'm just going to use my climb speed. Would that cancel the extra movement? needed? Just make it.
Well, you still have to
regular?
go up and then over and then up and then over.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay,
Then
here's what
just-
you could do. You could climb along the wall. It
Yes,
wouldn't
would
give you that. You wouldn't have the cover though.
Could I drop down when I'm done my movement? Use
Okay,
my
I see what
last
you're
movement
saying.
to end
Alright.
up on the steps. So
40,
basically, 35
35.
is my move speed. So get there, and then I would end
Then
my
drop?
movement on the actual step. Yeah,
Okay.
and be behind the cover. And I would like to ready. Actually, I'd like to just hide. I think that's probably the best move since we don't see the enemy.
Okay, yeah,
And
go ahead and give it a roll.
presumably can't see us. Do you want me to roll it now or when you make the check?
Go ahead and roll it
Because-
now. I'll just make a note.
Okay. I just figured it'd be less for you to track if you knew I'm just hiding and then make it. That is going to be a 22.
Avasira.
Avasira. She is going to be ethereal, and she's going to move her movement of 60 feet.
All right. So she flies up along with the stairs. She is ethereal.
And then I would like to ready an action, unless you are saying that she just had to go ethereal just now. Because
Okay, she was already ethereal. Okay.
I figured that she would have been, for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to ready an action to end her etherealness, to go, use an action to come back to the plane. Right before her next initiative. Is that something that I think
Very well.
can be a trigger?
Cool. And then maybe the angels fly up and ready
The
arrows.
angels have. Yeah, let me just get you their
They've got 50 or 60, I think.
Conjure Celestial. Their fifth level spell. Just getting the spells. Here we go. Summon Celestial. They have a 40-foot moves.
40,
fly.
okay.
So have them fly 40 feet, and then take dodge actions.
Dodge? Okay. The angels fly up and are in defensive positions. Again, you hear some
ready
heavy steps,
attacks.
and you hear these almost like metallic, like skittering, clattering noises along with the heavier footsteps.
Rather than dodge, have them ready bow attacks.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking you'd probably do.
Yeah,
Varric
it just makes
Mantevale.
more sense.
Ooh, Varric. He does not have a climb speed, so he has 35 feet of movement. He'll basically do exactly what Walykos did, but instead of going on the walls, he'll just climb up and then
So Varric,
and then he'll
hoists himself once again. He does a dash. Is that right?
no, I will actually be taking the hide action as well.
Oh, you're gonna take the hide
after
action. Okay,
that.
so let me take him back a tick, and then he will hide there. Go ahead and roll that, and I'll make a note.
Slow but sure. I just have a feeling they're gonna push things down these steps.
Exactly. Yeah. That is a 23 for stealth. Oh wait, no, but he has disadvantage, right? Because he caught him.
Yeah.
Let me
Well,
roll
what's his
again.
armor? Is it breastplate?
Let me check. It's been a
You'll see
while.
right there in the AC. It'll say armor.
Yeah, he has a breastplate.
Okay. No disadvantage.
Oh, no disadvantage. Okay.
No
cool.
disadvantage for breastplate. You hear continuing heavy footfalls. Something is approaching closer. Sounds like a giant's footsteps. All right. And more footfalls still. All right. So sounds like you heard like two giants. Where's your guys' map? Yeah, nothing comes into view yet. You're just kind of seeing like the very top of the stairway, and nothing has come into view up there. But they sound like they got a little closer. Arachno himself, yeah, he's pretty mobile, and he's got this really cool like grappling gun hand crossbow thing. But hiding might be a good choice for him as well. Let's see, he'll go there. He's got 35 speed. Okay. So, cunning action to dash. And he will hide there as well. All right, he got a 17. Okay. You hear the metallic skittering sounds grow louder and louder, and a creature comes into view at the top of the steps. The bulk of its body is a perfectly spherical, sort of black metal with this like equidistant ringed light ports, eyes, something around it, and just a multitude of legs, sort of spider-like legs or crab-like, something to that effect. But there are many of them, and the thing comes up there
ready
to the top.
actions.
Yep.
There we go. Does a 17 hit?
Right off the armor.
Okay. Second attack. Does a 26 hit?
Strike.
That's an affirmative.
Hit.
I take
Yes,
it.
hit.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
All right. This is radiant damage. That is a total of 14 radiant damage.
There's a bit of a gleam. The thing resists that. Take 7.
Understood.
The creature's eyes light, and it fires beams. Now, I don't think it notices a couple of you. It does not. So who does it notice? Nokki?
That's
Right, Nokki.
meant. That's. Oh,
Nokki,
no,
these are
okay.
attacks against you. Beams. 20
20 to hit.
to hit, yes.
Yes, it does match my AC. So
18
18 to hit or 18 damage.
to hit.
Oh no, it needs to get a 20 or higher.
Oh, 20 is your AC. Okay, so only one
Yeah,
of the
20
three
is my
beams
AC.
hits you.
Okay.
You are seared for 17 radiant damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Yeah, you could say that. The skittering sound of legs continues, and there is a second one. It has a silverish color to its armoring and is not as large as the other, though in general has a similar layout or similar body type. It has dashed to get to that point. Aygir.
Well, he's a little bit of awe at seeing these things, which I wonder, like, where these are published, and can you read about them somewhere? They seem cool.
Where? They're very
But,
esoteric creatures.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, he's gonna have to just spend his turn dashing up to behind those angels because these stairs are big, and his 35 feet movement speed is not slow, but not.
Okay, so your
that
speed
fast.
gets you there, and then if you want to dash, you'll get.
Yeah, he'll go behind Walykos, so a little bit further to the right. Yeah.
Okay. And then Vapor. Okay, so I'm going to do my best to handle Vapor. I just made a standardized stat block to make things organized. He's got a bunch of cool different spells and effects and whatnot. I mean, he could like Dimension Door himself and someone right up there against the enemies. Seems a bit rash to do that. He could summon a Draconic Spirit. That might be something worth doing. Let's take a look at that. Summon Draconic Spirit. It's got a flying speed of 60 feet. He'll do that. And he summons the Spirit of Zelex. I will never serve you. And then this will go right after him. Okay. Dragon Spirit. All right. Emerald.
Can he summon it like further up the stairs as well?
He's gonna
There's a ranger.
he's gonna
There's a ranger.
move and then summon. So he'll go to there for the whatever cover he can get. He can summon the Draconic Spirit within 60 feet. He will take full advantage of that.
Nice.
And then the Draconic Spirit will... he uses a... Let me get this. Oh my gosh. This is not... Hold on. The thing didn't do the thing that I thought it was going to do.
Very descriptive.
Yeah, I'm waiting on this to load. There we go. Okay.
The thing didn't do the thing.
If only the thing.
Okay, it is a gem dragon, which has radiant resistance, and the beams that they're firing do count as radiance.
Okay. That's good to know, because my angels also are radiant resistant.
Yeah. When you summon the dragon, choose one of its damage resistances. You have resistance to the chosen damage type until the spell ends. Vapor will choose Radiant. Okay, so Vapor is Resistance Radiant for the moment, and Concentration. Okay, and the Draconic Spirit has Rend plus Breath Weapon. It also has a once per casting greater Breath Weapon that I've house ruled into this, which will be a more powerful hit. A cone of, what does he do? Psychic damage, right? Okay, so let's try this. The dragon flies to there. It'll fly to there, get within melee range. It'll probably breathe its cone and then do melee range. It'll do its greater breath weapon. That's going to be... Vapor tells it, do not breathe psychic assaults upon constructs. Attack it. The thing makes rend attacks. It makes 2 of them. It will target the... what do you guys think? The smaller one? Try to take out the weaker one first? Seems logical.
Yeah, sure.
How do we know the silver one is weaker? Just because it's smaller, that doesn't mean that necessarily.
That's true.
That is true. Well, going by giant logic, you would think it would be the weaker one.
Just
One
sure.
attack hits and deals 11 damage. Does this count as magic damage? Melee weapon attack. It is a weapon attack. It does not have magical attacks. Okay, so that actually only does 5. All right.
That's not great.
Not much damage at all. Corgain Makel.
Okay, well, so was that telepathic thing from Vapor that was to everybody, or just to his dragon spirit?
There was no telepathic thing, just Vapor shouted that out.
Okay. Sorry, I know we have a telepathic bond, so I wasn't
We
sure.
do have a telepathic.
Yeah, he shouted it to the dragon spirit.
Right. Well, so for Corgain Mikkel being a crystal dragon, that shouldn't affect things too much, as his breath weapon does not do psychic damage; it does radiant damage, which I sadly know that they are resistant to.
Mm-hmm.
Or they are, or just
Yes.
no.
Yeah.
It did seem they were resistant, but it's, okay. At least they're not immune. But also it helps him. So anyway, he's gonna first of all just take wing and fly 80 feet. How far does 80 feet get him?
There we are.
Okay.
I'm gonna dash and
Yeah.
get right on him.
No, he's not going to put himself in melee range without any
Okay.
actions to do first.
Yeah. Dodge?
Yeah, I wasn't sure the dragon spirit was going to engage immediately. He will. I've been trying to just gamble on whether or not they are immune to illusions as well. if they're resistant to
Bruh.
psychic damage. That was what I was wrestling with.
It's probably not something to gamble on.
Yeah.
If you have
hypnotic
two
patterns.
options.
No hypnotic patterns for this. He will just take the dodge action. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
He'll
Next
save
round we go
those for
to
giants.
Walykos.
back to the top.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, Nokki hasn't gotten a turn yet.
Oh,
does
sorry,
seem
Nokki,
odd.
your initiative was so low you were like bumped down onto the next page of my notes. There we are.
Damn.
Okay, there. Nokki.
It was a natural one, yeah. That's pretty bad.
Brutal.
Unfortunately, I'm not raging right now.
Well, that can be remedied, right?
Yeah, but I'm thinking of using the skitter bolt here since I have 3 uses of it.
Mm.
We do.
Yeah,
Cost
and I
you
just
your
need to get into
bonus
melee range.
action, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, that's the issue. Yeah, but yeah, I think it'll still give me more speed than just using climb with like
Huge
40 feet.
amount
So
of-
yeah, so I'll use the skitter bolt to give me haste essentially. So that'll be my first use of it.
All right.
And then that gives me an 80-foot movement speed. I will also use my action to dash, so that'll give me 160 movement speed.
You could go along the walls and then like jump off and get right there.
Well, I can't climb right now because I'm not raged. So
Was it a bonus action to activate that
Are you
belt?
sure that's only when you're?
yeah, I'm pretty
you're
sure it is.
raging?
Let me check though.
I
I'm
thought it
pretty
was
sure.
just all the time.
It does make sense when you're raging because that's when you become bestial.
What?
Let me
It's
see
also.
here. You can. Oh no! I do just have this forever. Never
Oh, you
mind.
do?
I thought
Okay.
so.
My bad.
I mean,
I'm thinking
I mean,
of my
I get
claws.
mine
The
forever,
the
and I'm not
claws
even
only,
turning into a
yeah,
beast.
the claws only happen when I'm raged. Yeah. Never
Okay.
mind. Yep. So I can just climb the wall then.
Like
so that gets me right there,
half
right?
beast, half giant, or maybe 1/3 beast, 1/3 giant, 1/3 humanoid. You tear your way along the walls, leap off, and that is the end of your turn. But we'll get back to you.
Oh,
And
no,
you do
no,
hear
I
those
still-
heavy footsteps getting
wait.
close.
You still got
Wait, I
a
still
haste
have a haste action. Yeah.
Bonus action to initiate, move your speed, use your haste action for dash. Then you have your regular action to do your full attack.
You can do
Exactly.
That.
Yep. Unfortunately, I can't use an action to use my rage, but I will pull out my greatsword because I still have that. so yeah, I'll pull out my greatsword and
Is
just
it a magic
whack
greatsword?
it. Oh, you know what? In that act, thank you for reminding me. I will actually use my ooze whip because that's magical. Because this thing's probably resistant to magic or to non-magic. So yeah, we'll use my ooze whip instead. Yeah, we'll use
We in
ooze whip
fact
because
know
that does.
one of them was the smaller one.
Yeah.
Was, so
Yeah. So this one will be my ooze whip. All right. So this is just a normal one. Ooh. What? Oh, I'm clicking the wrong. Hold on. Give me a second. Sorry. There we go. And ooze whip. So this will be my first attack, which will be. Oh boy, it's another nat 1.
Ooh.
It is 11 if it hits,
Oh.
but yeah, no, it doesn't matter.
You roll a nat 1 with your flawed ooze whip.
Yep.
And
Yep. 2 nat 1s in a row feels bad.
should have reckless.
Let's see what happens. Something happens to you. I think it splatters you. Yes, it splatters you for 4 acid damage.
Yep. All right, I'll do
Second
my
attack.
second attack. Yep. That is much better. That is a 24.
24 is quite a hit.
Nice. And that will be. Wow, 2 1s, 10 damage. I've rolled 3 1s now in the course of 1 turn.
I mean, if you do 10 damage on your minimum damage, that's not bad.
Okay, so hey, you did 10 damage. Better than getting
It-
splattered with acid
it's
on
not
yourself.
like it's not like it is acid. I don't know if that
It
matters.
was
for, like,
probably
a
more
construct.
than my arrow that hit for the radiant damage did. So,
the acid works fine. And we go to Walykos.
Walykos. All right, Walykos. Let me just get his thing here. Since he's hidden, I'm going to take advantage of that to make an attack. Are they within 120 feet?
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably like exactly 120 feet.
Perfect. I'm going to let's check this. Let's use the staff of the beak of the White Raven to make Well, that's a radiant attack, isn't it? Actually, everything's radiant damage.
They are angels.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just
I mean, if Radiant is not the most rarely resisted type, it's like second to Force.
Radiant
Can
and Force,
I-
yeah.
Yeah.
Can
I'd
I
say
get,
Force is probably the least resisted.
yeah. Can I see if I hasten myself with the skitter belt and I moved? Let's see, it would be 70 feet up. Where would that get me? Using the climbing wall, of course, just to give me an idea. 70 feet.
Gets you pretty far.
Pretty far. Yep. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use the skitter belt with one bonus action, then climb.
There's your
Giving
speed.
up.
Brings you out of
Yep, I
hiding,
give-
but
It
whatever.
brings me out of hiding, but yeah, I would have done almost nothing from down there. Then I'm going to go ahead and dash with the skitter bolt haste
The
action.
haste action, okay.
Let me
where would
get
you
into
like to go?
flanking with the dragon. Move me around behind it to flank with the dragon. Yeah, right there. That's perfect. And then let's just wail on it with my
Yep.
my staff.
That'll
Look at
give
the
me
thing, it's just
flanking too for my
perfectly
next turn.
symmetrical. It looks exactly the same back there as it did at the front. This ring of sort of crystalline eye ports or beam ports or something. And all these legs. And you hear these heavy footsteps coming from just beyond this protrusion.
So +2 because of flanking. 29 to hit.
It is a hit. You all feel something. Walykos, Nokki, and the dragon spirit. There's some field, some aura being emitted off of these crawling spheres.
Okay.
There's something going on.
All right. 13 magic bludgeoning damage, and then second attack.
Before you do your second attack, when you
Yes.
strike the thing, there is this like shield effect, and it actually is deflecting 11, 16 of that damage back to you.
Is this a spell or anything like that?
It is not a spell.
Well, I guess I just take 16 of that damage, but that's its reaction.
It hits you
right?
like a wave. That was its reaction.
Yeah, that's fine. Then I'll make my second attack on it then. That's a critical hit, nat 20.
Your critical hit is reduced to a normal hit.
Understood. Never let me have any.
There
of
is
this
some sort of
nonsense.
a magical field being emitted by these things.
10 magic bludgeoning damage.
Okay, so you do 10 to it that time.
And then, yeah, that's his turn. And I think we go, so right before Avacera's turn, she uses her reaction when she sees, Walykos running to pop out of Ethereal.
Okay, she comes out of Ethereal, and there's
And-
something happening before Avacera's turn.
Okay, well, that's kind of hard to judge. Yeah, just tell me what happens then. Is this still technically on Walykos' turn, or
This is at the end of
someone else managed
Walykos' turn. It's a
Okay.
legendary action.
it? Sure.
The footsteps grow louder and louder, and rounding the corner is your very target, the one you have come here for. A massive, higher than 20 foot tall, standing, plate armored, fiery eyed giant. He has two main weapons that you can see. One is a great sword. The other is what you could only describe as a cannon of some sort that he can heft. He has as well a pretty good-sized pouch that he clearly has combat gear in. He looks down at you, Walykos. Though he doesn't say anything, he's right in the middle of this mobile strike, and he basically rushes in there with his greatsword. The attack's 33.
Wait, he's attacking me on the
Yes.
legendary action after
Yes.
moving?
Yes.
No, 33 doesn't hit. No, I'm just let me see if I have a reaction real quick, just to make sure. I have Guiding Twist. No.
Walykos cast shield twice.
Yeah, no, you've got me. Go for it.
.26 slashing.
Okay, that's a lot of damage.
It sure is.
And unfortunately, that's the end of my turn, so I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. But it's Avacera's turn, and she's...
I have waited for this day a long time, Walykos.
If that's the day of your death, then it has come. I'm going to have Avacera move. She has to get within 60 feet of... Ideally, Bale Vondur would be... Yeah. Not that close to the things, hopefully, but yeah, that's good. That should be within 60 feet of everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I think I've been going back and forth on what to do with her actions here. And I think, honestly, I'm going to do a 6th level spell slot, her 6th level spell slot.
Ooh.
And yeah, I know that seems like really impressive and everything, but I'm going to upcast Banish to target all 3 of them.
Very nice.
Ooh.
I like that idea. Because if that works, that's just it's a save or bust, right?
Correct. And I don't expect to get all of them, but if we can reduce their numbers and then she goes ethereal, that will divide and conquer them quite a bit.
If we can just like instantly get rid of these guys, that's huge.
Yeah.
That would be quite huge.
So this is targeting Bale Vondur.
Yeah, he does
and
attempt to counterspell.
Okay. It's a 6th level spell, so
Wait. Does Vapor have counterspell?
Yes, he's not
Vapor
within
is
60
not
feet, though.
within. Yeah, Vapor's nowhere close.
Oh,
to
he's
this.
not in range.
Yep.
Oh, he should have dimension doored.
All right. This is an intelligence check. DC 16.
Correct.
Come on, fail.
8. All right.
Okay, but that's okay. Now they just have to make.
So,
their
wait.
save,
Oh, so he doesn't get the counterspell.
The counterspell does not function.
Yeah.
All right.
But that's okay.
Take
Banish.
that, Mr. Vondur.
All right, Banish. I'm going to do the black sphere
save.
first.
Yep.
Charisma save, right?
Charisma
Ooh.
save. Yep.
Ooh.
That one's.
Ooh.
That one's.
This is
Oh.
why. Yeah.
Oh.
Come on.
Charisma might be like a free. Yeah.
Oh my. That is a 8 charisma saving throw.
The
Oh, go!
DC for Avacera's things is 19, I believe. 17. Yeah, it's only 17.
All right. Now the silver sphere.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Come on.
A 4.
Let's go.
And then
And now
Bale
Vondur
Vondur.
has to do it, right?
Bale Vondur.
I'm kind of hoping to keep him around so we can focus him down, but
he
even
has
if he
a
doesn't,
much better charisma save than those
and
constructs.
that's
He
and
probably
that's what I
has
assumed.
legendary. He probably has legendary resistances too if he fails.
He does not have match resistance though, so I'm not rolling with advantage here.
Cool, thank you.
On the construct, the advantage almost
He
didn't
might
even
not
matter.
won,
the
but
the
I
charisma
mean-
save is so bad.
Honestly, even if they all disappear,
He uses a legendary resistance to not get banished.
I'm okay
makes
with him
sense.
using a legendary
Yeah,
resistance on
that's a
it.
legendary
yeah.
resistance that we don't have to worry about.
Does legendary resistance... There's no action. Yeah, it's just...
No,
you-
no, it's
He
just a thing you
saves
can-
instead of succeeds on the save
Yeah.
instead of fails.
I was just
and that
reading
burns one of
Avocera
his-
has the same. She has legendary.
Can I just say, like, I
Yes.
imagine, like, can I do something? So, like, Nokki, like, slaps.
Well, I want to describe it, but let's hear what Esper has to say first.
No, go
Yeah.
ahead with your description.
Um, yeah, you do
Avocera
yours first.
Avocera flies fast to the top of the stairs, and she opens her wings and spreads out. And there's almost a moment where there's light coming from behind her, and there's just a silhouette, this dark silhouette of a raven surrounded by white. It's almost like two-dimensional in how dark the silhouette is. And you see these two creatures start to like twist in the air, space warps around them, and they get sucked into the silhouette. And Bale Vondur slowly, like, I'm sorry, I'm kind of describing your NPCs for you.
Yeah,
Esper.
go ahead.
But he's almost like slid like an inch across the floor as this tries to happen to him. And then he says, no. And I'll let you take it from there, Esper. Just, run with that.
Yeah. He holds himself there in the material world as his legendary
May I-
resistance affords him after his two allies failed miserably and his own counterspell did not.
What does it look like
Succeed.
when he uses his legendary resistance? Is there like some item that glows? Does his eyes blaze? Like, what is this legendary resistance?
He is
that he
limbed
has?
as though in a fiery aura
Yeah.
for just a moment, and it like
And it
burns
burns
away
the magic.
the divine
Yeah.
magic.
Yep. That's really cool.
May I do?
I would like to have Avocera take cover with like 5 feet of her movement that we didn't move her full distance. Like just dive down below the step.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So she won't
Officer
be in
lands
line
on the
of
step
sight.
to get
Yeah.
cover, and I would say she would actually have 3/4 cover just because she's
Yeah.
smaller.
Maybe he can like peek up down and see like a bit
Yeah.
of her. But yeah. The idea is that she doesn't want to.
Ooh, all right, that was pretty intense. Let's see if she can hold her concentration.
Well,
Can I say something?
Yeah,
Could I say something? Real quick?
yeah.
So like, obviously, like all this is kind of happening at the same time. I imagine like Nokki like hits this thing with his acid whip, and then it like very soon, shortly after disappears. I look at it and go, guys, I don't know how I did it, but I think I got rid of. I think I got rid of one.
because you weren't even looking behind you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nice.
There's more magic to this whip than I realized.
Exactly. That's kind of how Noki's doing. He's like, oh my goodness, like.
Maybe you gotta whip yourself because if you burn yourself, that's what makes.
I
them
know
go
what. That's the thing, dude. That's what he's thinking. Almost like it hit him first, and then it.
Anyways, we'll have some
angels?
fun after the encounter. Yes, I was going to ask about the angels, if they go next, or if you were using another legendary resistance. to interrupt.
Alas, he has
Or-
no legendary action to use.
And action. Okay.
Yep.
That was a big one that he used
Yep.
to do. the
Yeah,
movement
it was
attack.
one that cost more than one.
Yeah, that makes sense. The angels will fly 40 feet, and so long as they're within 150 feet of Bale Vondur,
I'm sure
which
they
I
are.
assume I'm
Yeah.
sure they are as well, they're going to unleash a barrage of arrows upon him. So I'm going to do them. Here's number 1. That's not going to do it. No way in 11. That might do it. 26.
26 hits.
Okay. I'm just going to keep rolling attacks. That's a miss. Second angel makes their 3 attacks. That's higher than a 26. That's a 25.
Yep.
Okay. And then one more. 19. Probably not.
Not a hit.
I didn't
So
think so.
3 hits.
3 hits. What are it's 2d6. This is all radiant damage. Should I roll it separately, or do you want to add it together?
Just go ahead and roll it all together.
3 hits. Plus 4. So 16 plus 24 is 40 radiant damage, I think. Yeah, that's
40.
right. Yeah, 16 plus 24.
Nice.
Pretty good.
That's quite good.
Yep.
Arrgh.
And they will, of course, land after they're flying, so they have like their hips below the step, or whatever, because they're large creatures.
The stairs would not be big enough to give them cover.
I
due to their
know. I'm
size.
I'm just saying, like, whatever they're standing, so like their chest and above is above the stairs.
But you do want them to land?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ferric Mantavale, Knight of Barnacle. That'd be Nick, who is not here. All right. Let's see.
Nope, nope, I'm here. Sorry.
here.
I
Okay.
went. Yeah, I took a bathroom break. I heard my name. Yes, Varric will. I'm there. I will. Actually, I think he has a bow. Let me check.
Should have.
He does have a bow. Yes. He also has storm arrows. Ooh, I have lots of things. Hold on. I've been saving things for like this this fight.
Yeah. The thing is, though, he doesn't really have targets at the moment. He'll probably dash.
Can he not? Can he not see Bale Vondur?
Well, imagine that he's like looking up this stairway, so he really only sees to about there.
Okay. Okay.
That's
I'll just
imagine up looking through a stairway.
Yeah.
Get higher.
I guess he'll just go forward his movement speed, and then if he still can't see anything, he'll just dash forward.
Yeah, he hefts himself up one giant step and then the next. The heavy footfalls. The heavy footfalls continue. You did hear more than one, and indeed there is a.
But they didn't see what happened to the constructs. They're going to be surprised.
Yeah.
There is a fire giant here who is decked out with plate armor, a great sword, and some throwing stones. The bird! Take down the bird!
So for our end,
Shouts
the
Bale
viewers
Vondur
benefit.
in the giant tongue.
So for our end, the viewers benefit here. Fire giants, classically are presented as like big but squat compared to other giants and stocky and stuff. But you said Bale Vondur is like way bigger than the average fire giant. Is that
distinctly taller? He's also got this
interesting?
Tall, horned mask helm thing that exaggerates that. This is a thrown rock or boulder of some sort, an attack at Avasira.
Yep, and I am aware that she has 3/4 cover.
It's a natural one.
Okay.
The rock
I thought you were gonna
smashes
say
and
natural.
skitters.
How does it
Off
feel?
of the
How does it
steps.
feel?
That's okay.
It
Things
utters
do happen.
a swear in the giant tongue. And then we go to Bale Vondur's turn. Okay.
Do I not have a turn?
Nokki, you're at the end.
Oh, I'm after Bale Vondur. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
He's kind of middle of. He's right before Arachno.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really hoping Vapor's got a nasty spell for Bale Vondur.
Vapor's got most of his spell slots, and I think he has all of his sorcery points.
Oh, I have haste benefits until the start of my next turn. That's
Ye-
good. So
yep.
I do have a little extra.
Well, no, doesn't the haste last until it ends, right?
So hate this skitter
That belt
bolt
just gives it to you until the start of your next turn.
next turn.
But the benefit of
I
that is
see,
that you're
okay.
getting +2 to AC and Dex save.
And you don't have to take the lethargy until you use the last instance.
Mm-hmm.
which
That's
is-
true.
Gotcha. I understand now.
That's pretty big.
All right.
Okay, so I will not have haste next turn. Gotcha. Okay, good to know.
Vondur draws what can only be described as a bomb from his pouch, and he hurls it, lobs it over here. It erupts with what looks to be magma. This is going to be a dexterity saving throw. First, I'll roll for the dragon spirit.
Good thing I have advantage on that because of haste.
I don't think it's advantage, but I think it's +2.
No, it's advantage.
Is it
Haste
advantage?
gives you
On dex
yeah,
saves?
advantage on dex saving throws. Yeah.
Okay. Is it +2 to AC?
Pl- +2 to
+2
AC.
to AC.
Ah, okay. That's where I knew there's a +2
Yes.
in there somewhere. Okay,
Here.
Dragon Spirit. Say dex save is +2. It got a 20. A 20 is a success. Okay.
I don't know if I'll succeed, but I got an
Go ahead,
18.
Nokki, roll yours.
18.
Dex save. 18. You have succeeded.
Let's
And
go.
Avasira dex save.
Avasira rolled a 27.
Oh
Let's
my
go.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
And she's probably, well, let's see.
You
She's
each
not
take
resistant to
16 fire damage.
fire. Is that already halved, I assume?
That is the amount you actually take.
Oh, so halved we would take.
No,
Oh wait,
that's
that's
the amount you
wrong.
actually take.
Okay.
He already halved it for you.
Gotcha.
Avasira will take that. That's fine. I'll make Avasira's concentration check. She got an 18. That's a 13.
Okay, that is
not
good.
18 on the die.
And more importantly so, the three of you, in succeeding on your dexterity save, avoid
Are
the magma
secondary.
clinging to your bodies.
Yeah. I was just thinking that's probably what.
I wish we were fighting ice giants because I have resistance to cold damage, but
Well, this is how it goes sometimes.
That was intense. That was pretty intense.
29.
I think Vondur is going to move in a bit, or not.
Okay. Decisions are
He'll
made.
he'll s- Yeah, he'll go ahead and just move
Step
in.
up.
He'll go to like there, I would say.
Mhm. He's at the top of the stairs now, at least. He's 20 feet tall. Everyone should be able to see.
Yeah. Yes. He can't. He's trying to get Avasir in his
So
threatened range, but I don't know if he can.
I don't think it's going to matter. She can
Nope.
teleport.
She's just barely outside of his threatened range. Okay. Well, he tried, and he's
Yeah.
got some legendary action stuff, so we'll see what he can do. Let's
Yeah.
go to Arachno. Arachno.
Come on, Arachno.
He's still back there quite a ways. Okay.
If you got to use your turn to get on up.
All right.
get on
I
up.
think he's going to be moving. He points his hand crossbow, his kind of like specialized hand crossbow up. It latches a sort of grapnel to the ceiling, and then he reels himself up to it, and then, like in one vaulting maneuver, swings himself forward. For flair, I'll give this an acrobatics check.
Sure.
He achieved a 20 exactly. All right, so we'll say that was speed, and he will take a shot at Bale Vondur. He's going to be in long range, disadvantage. Ugh, not good. No. All right, that's quite a miss. Valiant
turn.
effort. The two crawling spheres are not there. Aygir.
Okay, I was born for this moment, by which I mean I would really like to run away. So he is going to, unfortunately, have to, I think. Actually, no, he's not going to dash. He's going to activate the Skitter Bolt as a bonus action, and is going to. He now has a 70-foot movement speed, so 70 feet straight forward.
Mm-hmm. If you want to do the haste action for a dash, it will get you to there.
Because you have to difficult terrain up the steps.
That is true.
And then you'll still have your regular action.
You'll still have your regular.
If he's okay, exactly.
With
So
Bale Vondur 40 feet away from you, and you see him plainly.
right.
Telepathically protect Avasira.
And
True.
then,
Yeah, if those things come back, it's not going to be good.
right. Yeah, exactly. So with that in mind, he is going to. I was trying to think of what he could do to buff someone else, but actually, this particular turn, he's just going to cast Mirror Image.
Mirror image. Okay.
Yeah, he's got to make sure he's not going to get just completely destroyed in one turn.
3 misty duplicates of Aygir spread
Exactly.
out and phase in and out. And who is the real one? Vapor. Vapor. He's back down there a ways. Let's do some
He's got
moving.
spells. Yeah.
So there would be speed.
Well, he has the skitter bolt too, right? So he could use that.
Does he have the skitter belt?
No,
I thought
he does
we all
not.
had. Oh,
Well,
never mind.
he does have quicken spell though, if he needs it.
He also has boots of striding and springing. So
Which are nice.
I'm going to say he just took like a leap there and then just takes another leap.
Because he doesn't have to run up to do a
Yeah.
Yeah, he just does these 2 incredible leaps with his boots. He's concentrating, so he's not going to cast a concentration spell. But he does have lots of spells.
He's telling me that he has a good
Psychic
spell for
Lance.
this.
Let me read this spell.
Certainly.
It's an intelligence save. Maybe not the best target, but the... I can't see the other fire. Okay, he's going to save that one for the other fire giant. It'd be great against the not... The giant who's not Bill Vondur.
Is that
He
the
might do a-
psychic lance?
He might do a... Psychic Lance. He might just do a lightning bolt. Oh, no, that would end up hitting somebody else. Does he have like a magic missile? No. Shatter. He does have a enhanced Stormbolt.
Okay.
I guess Bale Vondur is so tall, he could lightning bolt just onto Bale Vondur.
And just shoot it upward at an angle,
Though he has an enhanced Stormbolt, which gives him 120-foot range, and it does D10s instead of D8s. And he'll have advantage because, well, if anyone is wearing metal armor, it's Bale Vondur. So let's just go ahead and do the lightning bolt because it's going to be some guaranteed
leveled
damage.
Spells. Yeah, leveled spells at this point.
All right, so Vondur
And don't
makes a
forget
dexterity
he
saving
can't do
throw. He has a reflexiveness to him that is surprising. Typically, fire giants are not like this, but there's something about him that is quite reflexive. He got a 20, so it will be half damage.
Half damage.
But it's 8d6.
Better than no damage. Yeah.
6, 11, 14, 17, 24, 12 is half. 12.
Now, how
Bale
many
Vondur.
sorcery points? Does he have 10 sorcery points? I don't know.
Oh yeah, sorcery points. Okay, that is a good call. Yeah, he might want to do that now. Okay, yeah. Thank you. So here's what he will do. He will actually quicken that lightning bolt, and he will
and then
empower it. So he will be able to re-roll 4 of the dice. There's a 1, there's a 1, there's a 2. Okay, he's going to re-roll the 2 1s and the 2 2s.
Does empower let you do it in addition to other meta magic? Normally you can only do 1 meta magic.
Yes, it does.
It does. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I don't have it memorized.
Okay, well, it's definitely better. So I'm going to recalculate this damage here. There's 20, 23, 26, 31. So it's 15 instead of 12. Whatever. And then that was a bonus action. And then for his action, he will cast Stormbolt. Advantage for target with metal. I think that'll hit. He got Nat 15. Nat 15. Yep, he's got 23. All right, here we go. 2d10s of lightning. That's a D10 and that's a D10. 12 lightning. There we go. That was solid.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, he did like 27 damage to Bale Vondur. Awesome.
Pretty good.
Hopefully
Roll
he'll have
for
some
potential
other
wild
good
magic surge.
Oh yeah.
Not a natural one.
Now remember, when he does his meta magic, he can make a wild magic surge happen using his shard of the Feywild.
That's true. That's true.
Do you
Is
think
this the
he
right
would?
moment? Maybe I'll just
We're
wait
in the
on that.
final battle. Okay, well it's your call.
Well, I think he'll wait till he's a little closer.
A little less close to his friends in case he fireballs them.
Yeah. Bale Vondur is going to do a legendary action.
Certainly.
He's going to do.
Wait. The dragon. Okay, yeah. This is between Vapor's
Yeah,
turn and
legendary actions don't happen on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wasn't sure if he was waiting for something.
That one or that one? He seems pretty damn dead set on getting those allies back. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, of course he would be. Yeah.
Ooh. That's interesting.
What's interesting? Share with the class.
I think he's going to do the mobile strike.
Sure, that's fine. I would like to take an attack of opportunity if he is
Yep.
leaving my threat.
Yep.
I will gladly do so. Am I flanking with Nokki at all, or anyone?
With
Because
Nokki.
he's so big. Okay, thank you. Here's a swing on Bale Vondur. 28 to hit.
Yes. That is definitely a hit.
Only 9 damage. Oh, wait, does he take psychic damage?
Mhm.
Then 1 psychic damage. Again,
So
extra
10.
D4.
Wonk. All right.
Psychic, yeah.
And he will make an attack with Great Sword upon Avasira. 23 to hit.
Miss.
That misses.
Is that miss?
She's got 3/4 cover, you said, so she's got 27
not from where
AC.
he's standing. He's just attacking straight down onto her.
22 is her AC then. So
Okay. Ten, 14, 20, 25, 29 slashing. Magical.
okay. Magic.
So
Unfortunately,
half of
she
20.
can't. Well, she can't
Uh,
have that. Unfortunately.
No, I'm saying half of that for concentration.
DC
So it's
14.
It's 12, I think. Concentration.
14.
14.
14. How much did you do?
Half 29.
29.
Okay. 20. She got a 20 on her check.
Let's go.
Not a
Woo!
nat 20, but plus 5
Yep.
to the 50.
Rolling well today.
Yeah. Corgain Makel.
Let me just
Okay.
adjust her.
Well,
here,
now.
so-
So now that he's in a bit closer range, he is going to
That's
fly
good.
Corday Mikkel his 80-foot speed, and then deliver to Bale Vondur, who does not resist radiant damage. There's no good way to include a cone without including those other two.
Well, he's so big, he could just blast him right in the head and not
I
include
could.
anyone
Okay,
else.
perfect then. A 30-foot cone aimed high enough of his breath weapon.
D&D was never made for 3 dimensions. Everything's on a 2D plane. We're all flat.
Yeah. We're all literally discs.
I mean, it wasn't
We're just-
originally made for grids anyway, but yeah.
Yeah.
But yes, a breath weapon.
Yeah.
Scintillating breath, a burst of radiance in the 30-foot cone.
Well, go ahead and
He
make
makes
that
a
save.
Constitution save.
Con save? Okay.
Yeah. So he's probably pretty good at that, but
27.
well, that makes it, but it's still half.
Yeah.
Still half of
Quite a bit, I imagine.
well,
'Cause
68.
Dragons usually
68, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, 68
that's pretty
is
good.
pretty good.
68
No,
damage, you said?
68, not 68.
68,
Yeah, yeah.
68, 68,
68.
24.
68.
I rolled pretty well though.
Not
24.
68, but 6d8.
Yes, 36. So
All right.
half of 36.
18.
Radiant damage and Corday McKelvey.
Yeah, he definitely felt that.
temporary hit points.
That
Temporary
is
hit
true.
points equal to that. Or sorry, no, 10 temporary hit points.
Excellent. Nokki.
Yay! I'm gonna rage. Rawr. All right. Now that I'm raging, I can use my my better weapons, which are my claws, and I will. Do I get flanking here?
Just go there.
Yep. I will get my flanking, and I will go for my claw attack, and I will add +2 to it for the flanking. This is my first attack, which is a. Oh, sorry, I have lots of stuff on my screen. 29.
Wait, you guys skipped over Vapor's Dragon. Did he never take his turn?
Oh. Yeah, I did. I did skip
Because
over
you
it.
interrupted him with
Oh.
Bale Vondur.
Yeah.
I knew that would
Okay,
happen.
well, go ahead and do your thing, and then we'll
Yeah.
do the Dragon Spirit.
Should I do my whole? Should I do
Yeah,
my
go
whole
ahead, that's
turn or
fine.
just?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Okay. Okay. It might potentially change things for the dragon. but
Avisair
okay.
provides flanking for you.
Yeah.
or
All right.
I guess
So
a bunch of people do.
that's 29 to hit for the first attack.
Yes.
That's going to be 14 points of damage.
14.
Magic damage.
Okay.
Yes, this is magic. Yeah. Also, there's 2 extra things that are happening now because I've hit. First, I'm going to use I have it in my inventory, the magic arm thing, so I can cast confusion when I hit the creature.
All right.
And I'm also going to use a superiority dice, and I'm going to attempt to grapple Bale Vondur.
Woo!
Grapple
Can you
him,
grapple
he's too
huge-sized
big.
creatures?
Yeah. It's
Normally,
like 2
you just
sizes
be able to grapple up to
Ah,
large,
that
but do
might-
you have a feature that says you can go up to huge?
No. I was thinking that he was. I was thinking.
Could you
he
spend the
was large.
superiority
You're right.
dice on a different maneuver?
Yeah.
I
just
may be able
spend
to.
him-
Let me check.
Can you disarm him?
No, I don't have that one, unfortunately.
That'd be hilarious, though.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I took precision grappling and menacing. I actually.
Can
I
menacing
don't
work?
want to. Yeah, it could help him get away from the Avisair, which I may do. Let me check real fast. Let me just read something real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Menacing.
Okay, so
applies
it's frightened and it's frightened until the end of my. Yeah, I will go for. So I'll go for the confusion and the menacing attack because it won't run away right away. So.
Okay.
And we'll
Go
find
ahead and
out
roll
from
your
you.
superiority die.
Yep. Oh goodness, I've never done this before. Give me a
D8.
sec. I think it's a D8. Yeah. It is a D to D8. Okay. All right, that's going to be a 5. So
Mhm.
that will be added to my.
Yeah, so it's 19 damage total.
No. This isn't being added to the damage. This is so menacing attack. It's just
The
going
superiority
to.
die will add to the damage.
Oh, it does add to the damage.
That's the
I'm
whole
sorry, I've
point
never
of-
done this
That's
before.
the whole point of
Yeah,
rolling
I've
D8.
never
This is how
gotten
much
to
extra
use this
damage you
before.
did.
Yeah.
Al-
Sorry, yeah,
almost
you're right,
all
you're right.
maneuvers add to the damage. Or
You are right. You are right.
Yeah,
Yep,
there's
so
one that
that's-
adds to your
that's the-
AC and one
Yep,
that's
so
temporary
that'll
hit
be-
points for somebody.
Almost.
That'll be 19 damage, and now
Yep.
it needs to make 2 saves. It needs to make a wisdom save for the menacing attack, and then it also needs to make two wisdom
save
saves.
for the confusion.
Yeah, and
Okay.
technically speaking, if it matters, I will do the confusion first, and then I will do the menacing attack.
Okay, so I'm rolling a wisdom saving throw against confusion.
Yes, which will be my
21?
DC, which is that does pass. I actually have
Okay.
a decent DC, but
And then
that
a wisdom
does pass,
save against frightened
fortunately.
from the menacing attack.
Yes,
13.
that does not
Oh.
pass. It is He is frightened unless he would like to use one of
If
those
he-
legendary resistances.
What is this? No, he does not use a legendary action.
For
resistance.
one turn
Yeah.
frighten. Although that
Yeah.
is going to hugely impact his ability to make attacks and do things.
Exactly. No, that's the reason I did it. Yeah, I was hoping the confusion would work as well. That was the big one because that's only I can only do that one time with the.
Frank,
You have another
you're in
attack,
great
right?
Condition.
Oh, I have 2 more attacks.
2 more attacks. There you go.
Yeah, I'll do another attack. Hiya! That is 25 to hit.
Yes.
All right, and that's going to be 13 more damage.
Ooh.
And then I will do my last attack here. Oh, and I have flanking. I would have been higher to hit, but that doesn't matter.
No additional maneuver added onto that?
No, not for that one. I'd rather
Okay.
save them for when he comes back again.
All right.
That's going to be. I may want to do something for this attack. Actually, hold on, because that's only a 21. I don't know if that's going to hit. Give me a sec. Let me think of something. I will use precision attack to get a superiority dice to the attack roll.
Yep.
So let me roll that d8. That's going to go up to a... Okay, that'll hit, yeah, because that'll be a 23.
23 will do it.
Yeah, and this one will only add to the attack roll, so it won't do for the damage. That's going to be... Wait, where was that damage at? I think it's 11 damage. 11 more damage.
11 more. He's toughing out these blows as he can, but you are getting this feeling that you're wearing him down.
I will look at him and I'll say, "You think I'm done?" And then I will use action surge.
Just when you thought you were surviving until your next turn, action surge.
Yep.
That's fucking amazing.
All right, so I'll get 2 more attacks here.
Yep.
Let's go. That is going to be 26 to hit.
Yep.
And will I go ahead and use... Now, I think I still will save my combat superiority just for next stuff.
Okay.
That's going to be 11 points more damage. I keep rolling ones. I'm rolling a lot of ones tonight. All right, and then my last attack. Oh, I have inspiration, apparently. Can I use my inspiration for this roll?
All right.
Great idea.
Seems a good time to use it.
Let's go again. All right, that is a low roll, so I will do Wait, can I do? I think I can do superiority multiple times per turn, right? Yeah, so I'll do it.
Yeah, you could do one every attack.
Yep. I will do it again. Trying to get a higher roll to hit. That will give me another 23.
Oh my!
I rolled 17, then a 6.
That is a hit.
Let's go. And then that's going to be another, this time a 12 points of damage.
All right.
See, I'm just like, and he thinks I'm done. I feel like I jump up and I just start clawing at him even more.
Fucking Nokki, go at it. Yeah.
Yep. And then
Just with the
after, exactly.
Oh my
after
gosh.
those attacks.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
What, Esper? Take a moment.
Bale Vondur has the shield spell. He totally would have used that.
No.
Totally would have used it.
Oh no.
Do you remember what all
Maybe-
those attack rolls were?
I actually do because I have them all. But if he would have used the shield spell, I probably wouldn't have used my action surge.
Yeah. What were the attacks? The 2 hit totals.
Start at the top.
Yeah. I gotta scroll up. Hold on. Let me find them.
This is also the advantage of doing it on a computer, which is what
Yes.
he's doing. You have the record of everything, so it's very easy to adjudicate.
Really, it's just that I'm
That's
juggling so
You'll
many
get
that's
different things.
ooze.
I
That's
know.
claw. Okay,
I
so
know,
the
Esper.
first
We are
one was. Okay, the first attack was a 29 to hit.
Okay.
The second attack was a 25 to hit.
All right. Shield could work on that one.
So he has a 21
Okay.
or higher AC.
So what?
How much damage was that one?
That one would have been 13 points of damage,
13. Okay.
and then Let me
need a
see. Well, if he
26
would
or
have used
higher.
shield though, I may have also used one of my superiority dice to try and beat the shield at least on that
Precision.
attack. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I guess I can just
Did
let me
use
go
no
back.
superiority dice on that one?
No, I hadn't
Do you
used
want to
any
use
on that one. I
precision
used.
and
Oh, I'm sorry. I used one on the first one because
Yeah,
I got
There's
right.
no
the
limit
I
to
went.
how
yeah.
many you can use per
I
turn.
know. So let me just
It's
go
just
back
one
to
per
my.
attack.
right.
No worries. Let me just go back to my superiority dice so I can keep track of them.
Yeah, the
So
second
I
one
was
you
all-
didn't use anything on. So if you want, you could use a precision die.
Which
So
is
I'm just
an
gonna,
easy
like-
extra
Wait, how many do you have
D6.
left? You should only have like 4.
I have 4.
Uh-huh.
I used 3
Okay,
in
so
that
you have
entire
one
turn.
left. Do you want to use that last
But
one to make that one a hit?
Well, the thing, yeah, I will use that one, but like, if he uses shield, I might not even do my action surge, so I might not.
You'll
Yeah, I
take
will
back
have
the action
extra. Yeah,
surge.
yeah,
Use
and
your-
the spirit. Yeah, but I'll go ahead and roll for that superiority dice or roll D8.
You
That's
don't need to
going
roll
be
it. That will just be a hit because you got a 26
Okay, cool.
and you hit him.
It was max roll though. It was an 8. If anyone wanted to know.
So
I
he
gotta
has
scroll
a
back up now.
21 AC is all we need to worry
Yeah,
about.
exactly. Yeah. I
But
can't scroll
26
beginner
for this turn.
fast.
Yep.
So that was a 29, and then the 25 with the superiority dice hits, and then the next attack was a 21.
All right, so that one will
which
get
with
blocked.
the shield, and that was my third attack.
Right.
On that first.
What was the damage on the third one?
11.
11.
points of damage
Okay.
there. Yep.
And
And
then,
then
do you action surge
well,
from
actually,
there?
oh wait, you know what? Actually, I'm sorry. It would have been 23 because I did use a superiority dice on that, which I would have done with the shield. So that would have. Does 23 hit? No.
Mhm.
Okay, because that doesn't matter.
Mhm.
And then
Would you have done the
the
action
next-
surge?
see, that's the weird thing. Is like
What are
I
the
don't
what are the,
thi- if
the,
I-
the two
yeah.
hits on those 2 action surge attacks?
they would have been. You know what? Let's just not do it because like if it like I'm looking at the numbers and I know a 26 would have hit, but I wouldn't have done it. Like if he had done shield, I would have saved my action
would've saved
surge.
it?
So I would not
Okay.
have done.
Tactically,
so I'll just
I
tell you-
agree. I know what Nick's saying.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just tell you the damage. So
Yep.
that also gives me back, I think 2 superiority dice. I think I used 2 in that action surge. Or no, I might have only just. I think I used
1.
2. Yeah.
You should have 1 remaining. And what was the damage from those 2 attacks?
You're right. Yeah. So I should have 1 extra action surge. Or okay. Yeah. So the damage
And then take
was.
back the damage.
So it was 11 and then 12, so 23. So it was 23 points of damage altogether
it.
there.
Okay. And that leaves you still with your action surge and 1 superiority die. Okay. Thank you for
Yes.
bearing with me on that because
That's
Vondur
okay.
totally would have done that.
Yeah.
This is
And
also
people
He also
doubt
has
the
he's-
power.
He also has 2 other things that he was supposed to do at the beginning of the fight that I just completely forgot. So good times.
Yeah.
These things happen, and we're
Yep, no
all
worries.
getting through it.
Yeah, these things happen
Um,
where like suddenly I'm like, skip like 2 chapters on the DVD to get to the
Well, we're
Yep, yep.
also dealing
Finally
with
come.
like I got up there and got hit by his
Mhm.
attack
Yep.
on the first
Okay.
round.
All right. I will do one more thing on my turn. So I will. Give me one moment. Don't think I have anything else. Okay, yeah, I will just move so that I am where Avacera is, so that when the frightened happens, he has to get away from me
So you're
and
just running
Avacera.
through his legs. Yeah.
Yeah, basically, like I feel like as I'm bah, 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 and then like run through his legs.
Okay.
Just
All
tapping
right,
his
so you
legs,
hop
yeah.
to there, and
I think that's all
then
I
the
got here,
dragon
yeah.
spirit will do its
Yes.
attack routine. It has 2 rend attacks
And a breath. I think it can do it.
and then the minor breath.
Yep.
The first one's definitely a miss. They're plus 11, plus 8. They're plus 8 to hit. 23. Both of the rends miss, and then
because of the shield.
because of the shield, and then the minor breath weapon is it's 2d6 of psychic damage. It is half damage on a success. Okay, so it's 10 or half on a success of DC 16. All right, DC 16. Is it dexterity? It's a dexterity. Okay. Yep, he got a 24. Okay, so 5 psychic. All right. Next round, Walykos. We are back to you.
Okay. Walykos is seeing his shield is up. I'm going to go ahead and use Nature's Veil as a bonus action. This makes me become magically invisible along with any equipment I'm wearing or carrying until the start of my next turn. That is
Nice.
per greater invisibility. There is no.
Nice.
It doesn't go away.
Yep.
So then I will move to flank with Nokki, and I'm going to wail on Bale Vondur with Elven Accuracy.
Wow. All right. +2 to hit and rolling 3d20s. You'll probably hit with 1. That's just such high odds.
Well, but I'm just going to assume that he's going to just ignore my crits for some reason, but we'll see.
Well, that damping field is gone because you got rid of the crawling spheres.
Oh, well, I thought that was why the crit. I thought they had adamantine bodies or something.
Nope.
Well, that's good. I'll feel good if I do crit then. Well, let me see. So 3d6 plus 2. All right. Got the dice. Let's do it. There is a nat 20 among the 3. A 3, a 2, and a 4 on the dice.
Nice,
Oh
nice,
my.
nice.
All right. Now, the Beak of the White Raven, I think, gets a little extra damage when it does. When you have advantage. I think it's for 1 strike per turn. Let me see. Beak of the White Raven. Once per turn, you can deal an additional 1d8 radiant damage to a creature you hit with an attack if you have advantage on the roll. Yep. So, does he resist radiant damage? First off.
Nope.
Okay. Does he resist?
By the way,
damage?
Nope. No resistances except for fire. He's immune to fire.
I know this doesn't matter because you got a nat 20. Just remember though that shield spell lasts for the whole round, so
Correct.
he has that.
But
plus,
his
yeah.
reaction is also gone until his shield spell goes down.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm trying to
I
find.
forced him to use that reaction. Let's go.
That was good.
That's actually quite.
Yeah.
Well, that is substantial for him. I will say that.
I need more d8s. Where are my d8s?
And he's frightened.
No
so
counterspell for 1.
All right, I don't have enough d8s. I'll have to roll one more time.
I do love the fact that Nokki, like this not even full giant, like scared Bale Vondur. It's very, very good.
I'm not scared. I just got startled.
Whatever helps them sleep at night. It's 20 plus 5. 5. Am I forgetting anything? Let me just double check. Class features of this new subclass. Did that. We're good. All right, 25 mixture of damage on that hit. Then we go to the next attack.
That's pretty good. That is pretty good.
Only.
Oh, and it also.
Yeah, only a 22, so that's gonna miss. We know. But yeah, also. Nate, did you have something that you wanted to add before I continue?
Oh, I was just going to say that I mean, you're sure you know. Just remember that it has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls because of frightened. So that may matter. Yeah, that may matter. Yeah.
I mean, it won't matter for me at least.
Well,
So
I didn't know if you were gonna.
Yeah. No, that's 2 attacks. I think that's all because I used my bonus action. I'm not hasted, so yeah.
Well, critical hit. That's pretty solid, man. Avasira, she is being, well, she was kind of being bared down upon by Bale Vondur, but then all these allies came nearby, so that
I've already got her action. Yep.
Yeah, if it matters, like Nokki would have also said, like, "Get out of here, little bird," you know, like run away.
That's okay. Well, I know he doesn't have a reaction, so he can't counterspell me. So I already
or attack you if you run.
Yeah.
True. Well, I've. Ooh.
Yeah, no opportunity attacks. Yeah.
He
basically cannot get to Avasera if you run because of frightened.
Well, he has legendary actions. Don't forget, he when he gets his turn back, he'll get his legendaries back.
Yes, but he can't move closer to his source of fear
Until Yeah, after his turn, I think.
Yeah,
But
until after.
Yeah,
And then he'll use
it'll-
his
Yeah,
legendary
that'll go
action.
until it gets back to Nokki. So it's
Okay,
it's
got
going to
it.
run for a round.
Understood. Well, let me just consider, because I was just going to do this to be 100% safe, because we can't let these allies back.
The
Bonus
ethereal,
action.
that it is a solid tactic.
Yeah. So here's what I think I'm going to do, because other than healing, her offensive options are not super great. So I'm going to use a 4th level spell slot as a bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon, Esper. So
She's
Spiritual Weapon,
concentrated. Oh, that's not concentration.
not a concentration spell.
Ooh, yeah. Wow.
So it pops up right next to Nokki. Actually, put it beside Walykos. So like a spiritual version of herself appears, and she says, "I'm with you, Walykos." And then she starts, assaulting him, probably around the head, thematically, but she's, she's a spiritual weapon, so it doesn't matter. So let's see if she can actually hit. She has decent plus to hit, but she's going to need a good roll to hit a 26 AC. Not a good enough roll, so that's just a miss on the thing. But it cost her a bonus action, and then she is going to use her action to... So there's 2 things I could do. I could take her away from the plane, which means that she probably won't be affected. Or I could Celestial Jaunt her to teleport 100 feet away where she's still in the fight and can do things. I'm just thinking he'll use... Yeah, so Esper, can you scroll down on the map? Back to the bottom of the staircase? Can you give me a measurement of 100 feet? Okay. Yeah, it's not quite as far as I'd like. I'm going to go ahead and select Ethereal Flight. She shifts to the border of the Ethereal Plane. And then she will move 60 feet. And then she'll fly her 60 feet away from him, so she's not there, in case he has a way to breach the ethereal. You never know. Because she did say that he could seem to see her, while she was ethereal the other day. So, that is her turn.
There are
Angels?
2 angels.
Yes, angels are going to unleash a barrage of arrows upon Bale Vondur. For, let's see, if they have +9 to hit, what's the number I need on the dice? I need a 17 or higher to hit. So here we go. Looking for 17s. It's 12. It's a 9. It's a 9. Next attacks. It's a 1. It's a 7. And 3. So Esper, there was my run of bad luck there. I just, didn't get higher than a...
Arrows of light diffuse upon a mystical shield made of force.
Yep. So,
I should have done this the first round and cast my buff spells before the combat.
Yeah, he's just like muttering to himself.
That's his interior monologue.
Yeah. But yeah, the angels have taken their turn. I think they would maintain where they're at.
Seem to be in a good spot.
Yeah, I don't think that they need to come closer or move further away. I think they're in a good spot.
Yep. What about Varric Mantavale?
Wait, can I see him now with like short bow range and stuff, or?
Yeah, you're in the regular range of the short bow.
All right.
2 shots.
Shield up.
Well, he has shield up. He has shield up, and I could ready an action. I'm also thinking of just potentially just moving closer to try and get my my longbow, my long sword of storms, because that's probably way more damage. Let me just
especially
check
if
some
it's
damage.
magic, and the short bow probably isn't.
Well, I have this. Yeah, the short bow is not mad. Yeah, I think I'll just dash to get closer. I think that's just I just need to get him into melee range so that he can start doing stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Cover ground. The fire giant comes to flank upon Walykos.
I am invisible, Esper.
You are invisible. Okay.
So he does not necessarily... I mean, he
well,
knows generally
he would
that
know where you are, but
square.
he wouldn't get He would get a disadvantage.
He gets disadvantage. Yeah.
Correct. He
He's
knows
going to go
there's
for it with
something
disadvantage.
there. Yeah.
They're not that fast, so I mean
It's
he's not really
fine.
going to be able to get to anyone anyways.
Yeah. Go ahead and make your attacks.
Here we go. 2 great sword attacks at disadvantage.
Yep.
+2 for flank.
Yeah, sure.
Can you flank a target you can't see?
I think yes. So here's the thing. I still have to be aware
He knows
of my
where you
surroundings.
are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's
The
fine.
invisible condition
I think
already
flanking still
provides
works. Yeah.
the disadvantage. Yeah.
Disadvantage. All right, here we go. I rolled 2 nat 19s, so
Those will
that's
hit. Yeah,
that's definitely going to be hitting.
that's fine. My thing isn't concentration, so I don't have to worry about.
This is really
dropping
weird. And then the next one is a nat 20 and a nat 1.
that one. I've had that happen the same week, actually.
Wow.
Earlier this week.
All right, that's the whole run of the gamut. But you do get hit with 1, and this.
Yeah, tell me how much damage.
This is powerful.
It's gonna hurt, but if there's any fire damage or psychic damage, separate that for me.
Just slashing.
Okay, good.
12, 16, 20, 23, 25, 27 slashing.
Okay. That is another hefty hit. I'm
A
now
hefty
in the
hit.
range. Yeah.
But they're spaced out enough that you're probably not really hurting too bad.
Yeah, I'm waiting for a heal spell at this point. That would be nice.
You ain't the only one.
Yeah.
Well, we come to Bale Vondur's turn.
Mhm.
He
goes down.
Disadvantage on
quickly
stuff.
assesses the situation, and he has been startled thoroughly by the vicious Nokki. He is going to cast a spell.
Is
He
Vapor
utters something
within
quickly and
60
casts
feet?
a spell.
Is Vapor
and
within 60 feet?
Will let's see.
I think he's just out of range.
Yes, just out of range.
Just
That's
out
okay.
of range.
Well, I had
But
to
I mean,
check.
he was just
I
out of
understand.
range with his greatsword hit. So I mean, that's what
Mhm.
range is for. Okay,
Totally fair.
so he vanishes. He seems to step through a magical door, one might say.
Ah,
Dimension door.
well, that's annoying.
And the
And
ally.
he took his buddy with him. Okay.
So it's
Yeah.
pretty well in your ballpark now what you guys do in this situation.
Well,
Do
the
you wait there
banishment
for
spell-
like another 8 rounds to time out for the banishment to like
No.
fully lock in?
Hell no. No.
Wait, no, they come back at the end of that, don't they? It's only
They
if they're an
do.
extra planar creature that they stay banished.
Yeah, no, we're not
Correct.
sticking around here. We're obviously going to go deeper into his lair and start wrecking shit, so he has no choice but to
Absolutely.
come back. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah, no, we would
Absolutely.
be moving, and I'm tracking the turns, Esper, so you don't have to on the banishment.
Oh, okay.
spell.
Thank you.
No way ever dealing with those fucking crawling spheres again. Nah. Nah.
Yeah, no, I say we just start moving forward and try and find him.
Because here's the thing, he has limited actions too. If we give him enough time to heal and prepare his buff spells like Esper should have at the beginning of the first round, then he'll have a big advantage on us.
I agree. Let's go forward.
That being said, we should also be healing as we're moving ourselves,
Right.
if we can.
Does Avasar have any mass healing thing for us?
I saved her high level spells for a reason. Heals 6th level, so she only
Any
has
healing
one
would be
cast of-
nice.
Well, she only has one casting of heal for mass cure wounds. Is that 5th? Let's see. Scrolling. Mass cure wounds is a 5th level spell. So, but Esper, we gotta stay in initiative though. So who's okay?
Yeah, if we're all just moving.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, if
How
it
many
matters though,
rounds-
since
It does matter because of the banishment and the healing.
also it matters because like if we're staying in initiative, then I don't want to lose rage. So Noki's probably just running forward like while being healed.
this too. We also have to consider a bunch of factors. Because while he may have teleported away, we're going to go into his base and we have to explore that space as we're moving. I think we can do it on the run. I don't think you have to.
No.
I think we could do it in initiative, although he's moving lots of things. All right.
That makes sense, I think.
Well,
Yeah.
healing.
I'm
No, we should all be moving together on our turns.
Exactly.
But there's going to be healing Esper that happens, like ranged healing that we need to be in position for, if that makes sense. Okay. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Well, if it's 2 rounds, mass cure wounds, I think makes a lot of sense to me. You can
Yeah.
target up to 6 creatures within range. And Walykos is definitely going to be one of them, but I think we should prioritize the other players who took damage.
I do have 80 feet of movement. I don't know if that was at least with the dash I do, which I would be dashing.
Artificer would be, popping back to the prime after flying through the wall. Probably she would go through the wall. Yep, and then pop back as soon as she, assessed that was safe. Who's taking damage? Like, who needs the heals? I know Walykos took some big hits.
I'm at like half health.
Okay, so you need health. Avacera took some hits. She needs health. So that's 3 people. Who else? Dash. Okay. Guess I could take. Walykos is going to get his. Do I need my concentration for it? No, I think this. Well, let me just see something. I got to count numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 5 targets who could all use healing. What do the dragons look like? Does Corgain need any heal? Whoever's running Corgain. Adam. Oh, who stepped away? Of course. Yeah, I don't remember.
He did not.
I think
In fact, he actually got 10 temporary hit points from his breath weapon, and that's it.
I mean, if you're looking for someone else, Sir Manteville, like Varric, could use healing too. It's not as bad as Nokki though.
Here's what I'd like you to do, Esper. You only moved her 60 feet. Could you move her another 60 feet back towards the group, and then she can hit? She should have line of sight on. Is that Arachno?
I think the small one's Arachno, yeah.
Wasn't
Arachno's here?
Yeah. Didn't he take some damage?
Earlier, yeah, like a previous session.
Basically, I just want to put this healing. I can do up to 6 creatures, so I don't want to waste 1 slot on someone that's unhurt. So if Arachno has damage on him, do you know, Esper, if he does?
Well, he took 0 damage in that fight. Did he get the Hero's Feast?
He did, I'm sure. Like 12 creatures could benefit.
Okay, so yeah. It bumped up his hit points by like 30?
No, Hero's Feast is 2d10.
Okay.
But he might have gotten an aid spell. I don't know.
So I have Arachno with no damage.
Okay, then I really just need one more target. Aygir, do you have any damage
I did not.
on? Wow. Okay, then
I guess you'll just miss one, which is probably
Yeah.
fine.
it just feels bad to like. Did the dragon spirit take any damage?
Nope.
No. Jeez. And Mantavale's too far around the corner. There's no way Mantavale could have gone dashed or taken an action to dash.
Varric Mandeville, he did 2 dashes.
2 dashes.
So did Vapor, so did Arachno. So did Aygir.
But didn't Avasera just like ready the action, and then like when she sees Varric, then she casts it?
Avasera moves to
She
the wall
could, but
ethereal,
she's
and then use her
concentrating-
action to come out of ethereal, and then she moves 60 feet, and then she does this spell now.
This action. Yeah. And I can't do that because when you ready an action, it gains the concentration because you're holding the
Yeah.
spell, which would
Yes.
drop the banishment. So I'm going to just cast Mass Cure on us, I guess. It is what it is. 3d8. Okay. That's good rolls. All right. 6 is going to be 23 healing to all of us.
That's pretty good.
Yep. For a 5th level spell, not too shabby. And that's on the angels as well, which I think. Let me check my angel bars. That puts you at full. Puts you at full. Healed. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to go down to 1 hit, but a couple hits. Pile it on. So yeah, now we can. That's our 2 rounds of whatever. Honestly, yeah, we're gonna have to run up these steps, but 2 more rounds of running up steps seems reasonable.
Yep.
And up tracking, so that would have been round 4. Banish.
Oh, I just remembered I would still have my inspiration as well, because I use that in the action surge. Yeah.
Sure. Hold on to that. We might need it. Alright. Sarah probably. Yeah, she'd wait until people are running past and.
I don't know how far you want them to go.
Trying to decide if I do the heal now because I'm pretty hurt. 50 hit points, 54. Maybe just another cure spell. Yeah, Avasera's just gonna fly along with Walykos and cast Cure Wounds on him each turn. I mean, she moves twice his speed, pretty much, so she can just fly touch while he's sprinting up the wall. So let's just do some Cure Wounds.
Are you doing more healing? Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do like low level spell slots though, because I want to save the higher level ones for banishes and things like that.
Makes sense.
Yep. Sarah's got. She spent 2 for first level, 2 for second level, 1 fourth, 1 fifth, 1 sixth. So she's still got a bunch. Let's use a first level slot. Okay, that's good. 12 more healing. And then 1 more to try to top him off. That's good. 13 more healing. Alright. I feel a little less squishy. How are you?
I'm showing the banishment is at 5 out of 10 rounds?
6 out of 10, I believe.
6 out of 10? And spiritual weapons at 4 out of 10.
Remember we did two rounds. She
Mm-hmm.
banished on the second.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Actually, no, she banished on the first round, I Or no. I guess technically we were on round 3. I just have it in my head as 2 rounds because the first round was just us moving upstairs. Yeah. But she did banish on the second round, so 6 rounds of banish have passed is the takeaway.
Yep. Yes, that tracks.
Yep.
And then I have the spiritual weapon at 4 out of 10.
Unfortunately, the spiritual weapon is not going to be able to keep up with us.
Okay, so just forget the spiritual weapon.
Yeah,
Got
it can only move 20 feet. So.
Another
could
round
actually-
of movement?
Yeah, you could leave the spiritual weapon back there, and she could command it to just, bonk on them when it pops back. She doesn't have to see. She can just command it to attack the enemy.
Okay.
That she'll know exactly where it is coming, right?
It's true.
All right, another round of movement?
Yeah, let's do another single round, 2 rounds.
No, Nokki's definitely dashing every time because he wants to
I
keep
think
his
it's
rage.
going to take
so.
us at least 2 more rounds just to get to the top of the stairs.
I don't think you can move us
Yeah.
all at the same time, Esper, because we
yeah,
all
we're
have
all
different movement speeds.
movements.
Well, here's what I'm
Yeah.
going to show is that
We all have at least 35.
that's like covering for the slowest people, and then faster people could cover even more distance. Like
The angels
Nokki
can
could
go
be
40
like
feet.
out there, and the flying
get the
people
angels
get
to the
right
top.
up there.
Yeah, get the angels to the top and put them against the back wall. You know what I mean by the back wall. Yeah, exactly. Because they're just going to be bows at the ready. Walykos would change sides.
Would have the Arachno would have his jumping thing, not the jump, his climbing. Yeah,
Walykos
he
would've,
climbs, and he has cunning action.
Seems good. I guess I will keep healing a little bit more. Heals. Second level slot. Okay. It's meh, but it's healing. Healing is healing. It's mass cure
All right,
wounds.
Walykos is healed once again.
Yeah, it was just for 12. But he's getting back up to that point where he doesn't feel quite as squished. Yeah, I think she's going to hold off on the healing for the moment then. She's used 3 spell slots of low-level spell slots. Yeah, Avacera will go ethereal, I think, with the 4th round and then fly to give us a scout of what's behind the door so we know what horrible thing you've got prepared.
Okay, so
this would have been, she used 1 round to fly along and heal, and then the next round would have been to go ethereal and fly 60 feet to, check out the doors. Because remember, she has 60 feet, so she was just choosing to go slower to, hang out with Wally.
bear with me because I still have to make a couple notes myself.
That's fine. You have quite a bit to do. And again, just I can't go past 7
so,
today.
Are you guys up for going to round by round initiatives, or do you want to keep this still as a group?
I think round by round makes sense at this point.
Round by round makes sense now? Okay. So we'll
Yeah.
do Walykos.
Since we're in the last 2 rounds of banish. Yeah. Walykos, I'd like to move him to is that the dragon spirit that's at
The
that
Dragon Spirit's the
corner?
green one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Barbarian
Move me
is
to
the other
where
dragon.
the dragon spirit is. Also, but Esper, first, last round, Avacera should have moved 60 feet ethereal.
I thought she just healed you now.
No. So you did 2 rounds of stuff, right?
I just did one.
Oh, that
round
was only
there.
1 round? Okay, then only 7
That was one round
rounds
of
of
movement.
banish. Okay, 7 rounds of banish.
Yeah, with 7 rounds of banishment.
Okay, cool. Then never mind. Then move Walykos to where the dragon spirit is. He's going to use that corner. And I would like to just position him there with a readied action. Actually,
You came through kind of quiet there. Could you say that again?
yeah. Sorry, I changed my thought halfway through
Okay.
the sentence. Move him across the step 35 feet towards the door, but towards the corner where the dragon spirit is. Put me not there. Back around the corner slightly. Yeah, that's good. And then I would like to cast a spell. I'm going to do. Let's go ahead and do a question, Esper. Do these doors seem like they're magically like the other doors in this place? Are there runes and things on them? Remember how the
seem
other
to
doors
be
had magic?
of thick iron. Do you have any magical effect to help you, etc., determine anything additional?
I could detect magic, but it's probably not worth it. I'm just going to go ahead and cast Summon Fae. If you could get me a Fae token, Esper.
Yes. What does the Fae that you summon look like?
Well, he is a mirthful Fae, so he probably looks a lot like sort of the. Let's make him. Remember how I went to the Fate Realm and I met those elves and such? Let's make it sort of similar looking to one of those Fey elves. He just seems perhaps more Ladrin like.
A Fae man, Eladrin like, comes through your summoning. What place is this? It looks terrible.
I need your help. We're about to fight a giant.
But clearly you
Help me
do.
kill it. Well, good. Help us get these doors open if you can. And my
Iron!
turn
I can't
ends.
touch iron. It burns my hands away.
Well,
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I was gonna say. It actually looks kind of like Esper.
Oh, this is
for some
cold
reason.
iron. It disintegrates me.
Yeah, this Fae, for some reason, his face looks kind of like Esper's face. But it as like an elf. So that's my action. That's my turn. We're gonna go ahead and have the elf. I guess just ready to attack. Is there any cracks in this door? Anything? Is it completely, no keyhole sort of deal?
There are not keyholes.
Okay.
Cracks. It's not damaged. It's in very good functioning condition.
By cracks, I mean, you know how like there's a crack in the door where there's
Okay,
seams.
like a little space.
Yeah, because it has to open and close.
I don't think there is. It seems pretty well sealed.
Okay, just had to ask.
Yeah.
Well, he can't teleport through it. He's just going to move up and, I guess, take a plink at it, bang his short sword on it, see what that does. Just because I'm curious to see.
Okay.
So yeah, let's just see if he can damage it. I assume you don't need me to roll the attack.
Yes, you very much need to roll the attack.
Okay. Does a 18 hit the door?
I'm going to break my damn sword.
Did it hit the door? No? Okay.
Well, I mean, physically it made contact with it, but it was not a hit against the AC.
Understood. Thank you. Okay. The only reason why I even attempted that is he has force damage in his short sword attack, and I thought maybe the force damage might be able to do something to the door. So,
What about Avasira? We come to round
Avasira,
8
she's-
of concentrating on the banishment.
correct. She go ahead and turns ethereal, and then I would like her to fly through the door and see what's going on. And I need you to
okay.
show me what's on the other side.
Yeah, and she has a telepathic link with you, right?
Correct.
Ooh, okay, that's very helpful.
Yep.
Okay, so she immediately says, there are more constructs on the other side of this, Guardians. 2 are just on the other side of the door, and 5 more, it looks to seem, are just a ways beyond that. The ones just beyond the door are large things, big. One scorpion-like,
Esper.
the other an iron golem.
Can you
The other
show me
5
because-
are, they look, I don't know, like dwarves made of metal.
Esper, I hate to ask, but could you show me because I have to make tactical decisions with her on her turn. So like I'm fine if you want to wait till next turn, but I think by like her next turn I need to see exactly. So yeah, I could work off that for this turn.
Can I describe it to you? Here, let me give you the description and you tell me if this works for you. So on the other side of this door, just immediately on the other side, she sees this huge size scorpion construct made of metal, along with an iron golem. They're literally guarding the other side of this door. And then just like 20 to 50 feet away, 20 feet away to the north, east, is this, yeah, like she said, seems like a dwarf made of metal, something like that. And then to the southeast, 20 to 25 to 40 feet away are 4 of them, of those more dwarf-shaped metals. The room is roughly squarish in shape. It's a pretty big room. It's like 130 feet across. And there are some stairs. There's like this stairway that's leading up. And there's this other metal door. Not a double, but a single thick metal door on the opposite side.
That's fine for this round. When I have to take her actions next round, I will need to see specifics.
Okay. Yeah, understandable.
Yeah. So yeah, that she describes that to everyone through the telepathic bond.
Is she just hovering like on the other side of the door, or does she actually go into the room a little ways?
I think she would just stay close to the door because
Okay.
she needs to kind of be there for when we're about to come through.
All right. And the angels.
Yes, so the angels, I think if these doors can be pushed, like, do they seem like they are have a lock on them in terms of like a hole, a keyhole, or something?
You do
like
not
that?
see that.
Okay,
They just kind of look like these big, heavy iron panels.
and they might be like the other doors where you have to push them constantly to open them or something like
Yes.
that. I think one of them is going to take his action because we have to open the door. So he's going to go and open the door that is closer to us, you know, the one on this side. Just that one, yeah. Call it.
You're still coming through kind of quiet, man.
Angel 1's going to open that door.
Angel 1 approaches the door and puts all of its might into opening it. Make a strength check.
Okay. So I have to put their stats. There it is. Strength check. What is their strength? 16. Okay.
Did you say 16?
An 8. No, an 8 total.
It
He has a
struggles.
strength of 16. Yeah.
It has strength 16. Okay. It struggles to no avail.
No, Esper, I don't want the other one to open the door.
All right.
I want the other one to ready a shot action.
Ready? Okay.
Yep.
Varick Mantavale.
I think
He
Varric just
is
needs to
back
get
a ways.
closer. Yeah. He's just gonna move forward.
Dash. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. And Arachno. He's gonna ready. He'll ready an attack. Hand crossbow. He's just waiting there.
Probably wants to move a little bit. He has no targets.
Aygir.
Okay. Yep. So, unfortunately, this is going to be another turn of the 4, apparently, Aygir's dashing.
I have your mirror image in 6 out of 10. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Vapor will do his. Let's see. He'll probably go over to there. Do his springing. Corgain Makel.
Hope you can open that door, Corgain, because otherwise we're not going anywhere.
Corgain, you want to try to open it?
Yeah, I clicked on the wrong tab and opened up everything. Yes, he is going to try knock it down. He's a dragon after all.
Okay. Just remember, there's enemies.
Yep.
Probably readying actions right behind it.
Oh yeah.
But we gotta open it and get it open.
Yeah. So going the damage route, he'll breathe on it.
Oh, you're doing damage to the door. You're not actually
Are you-
trying
you're not-
to.
You're not gonna try and push it?
Sorry, I thought that's what we were trying to do. No, given the
You can try
choice,
to push it
he
open.
would push it. Yeah.
You could do your breath, or you could attack with like claws, or you could. try
Breath
to
is
stretch
gonna
it
take
I
a
feel
lot
like
longer. Yeah.
his strength is actually not fantastic. I do feel like his breath weapon is probably the best in terms of that.
Okay,
So,
if that's
he's gonna
what
do
you
that.
want to do, that's fine.
Yeah.
I mean,
His strength is
breaking
actually only
it,
a 17. I
breaking
feel like
it
somebody has a higher strength.
permanently opens it, but I feel like it's a big hunk of iron
Yeah,
with lots of hit points.
it is. We need to get it open though. His
Which
strength
is
is a
why
17. I assume
That's
somebody
higher
else.
than the angels.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then, yeah. Yeah. That's what I'll do.
Hey, Esper,
So-
do you know how many rounds it's been?
It's been
Since the
4,
beginning?
right?
Um,
Oh, since
No,
the very
since the
beginning.
beginning.
8
it's
or 9.
been nine
Yeah, 8 or 9.
rounds.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has been
Okay,
9.
so it's been 8 rounds since I've been raging. Okay, I
But
just have to keep it. It only lasts for a minute, so
Correct. No, trust me,
But
I'm
you could
doing the
use
same
another
thing with
rage.
banishment.
yeah, I still have 2 left. I'm just keeping track of it in my head.
mm-hmm.
But
Yeah,
yeah,
I
those
had my
don't
head
come
deep
back.
in my notes about what to do once we got in there. Anyway, yeah, I think he will. Corgan will attempt to just pull the door open.
Okay. Make a strength check.
Just strength or athletics?
Strength.
This is where we lose to Bale Vondur. He just installed a heavy door, and we can't get through it.
Right, Corgan
Yep.
has a 15. It's decent. But is it that good? I don't know.
Corgain fusses with it and exerts himself, and he basically says something to the effect of, "That
Yeah.
seems like a lost cause. The size and thickness of these doors, perhaps magical
Gotta break it.
fortifications.
Yeah.
This is not working.
Well, let's let Nokki have at it first before we
Sorcerer, can you
I'll give it a
pass us through this wall? I can use Dimension Door to take myself and one other, but that seems a fool's
That's
errand.
foolish. Yeah, that's foolish.
Nokki.
I'll give it a go. I get advantage on my strength check here because this is my 9th round of rage.
Yep.
So
Noki's the one that's probably the strongest here, so
yeah, I'll give it a go. So it's just an ability check, strength with advantage. No pluses or anything.
Correct.
I do have a belt of giant strength. Does that help? Does that give me any pluses other than my strength?
It gives you your strength score. That gives you-
Okay, that is almost a natural 20. That is 25. I rolled a 19. It's the second
Woo!
highest I can get. Yeah, it's the second highest I can get.
The veins bulge in your neck.
Yeah, you just see like Nokki just like, oh.
The veins bulge and Noki's muscles ripple. It does not open as in entirely, but you like get it cracked open.
Oh,
And
okay,
you
that
can
works.
actually see in
That's
there
good.
now. You've got like, you know,
That-
Nice.
you've got like a few inches of it, or maybe a
No,
couple,
that's-
so what
inches of it.
Yeah,
It's
so
like
I
it-
guess like as I'm doing, I'm just it's like okay, I think that's about as much as I can get.
No, that's
Is it
good.
enough? Can we do anything with that? Maybe Arachno can squeeze through.
No, actually, sight is huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, now we at
many
least will be
things.
able to know what's back there better.
Well, I mean, Misty
But I
Step,
think
for
while
example.
yeah, Misty Step is a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see
Oh,
this.
so there's-
you can see this scorpion
literally.
thing right there.
Okay. Can I take
And
a
even though
shot?
Nokki himself wasn't there, when everyone sees this thing, it's going to have a stark
Hmm.
reminder of those things that you were battling down in the ruined fire, though a much better and bigger version.
Esper, even
You
with
know what I'm talking
3/4
about?
cover. Yes, I do. Yep. Esper, do you think that it would have like 3/4 cover, but a shot could be taken from the angel that readied in action?
Yes. Yeah, the angel shooting at it could do so with, it'll have 3/4 cover.
That makes perfect sense because it's more like a magic arrow, of radiant damage that can
Mhm.
squeeze through a crack. So Angel's just going to take a shot, see what happens. Does a 21 hit? Probably not
Probably
with the...
not, but I will double check.
Yeah.
No, it.
Yeah, with the cover.
The door blocks
Yeah.
the shot.
That's okay. I didn't roll very well.
Okay. Well, Nokki has like the door, like it's not open, but it's, you've got like your foot jammed in at the bottom. You've got it open
Yeah.
a couple inches. You get like a crack in there.
That's good enough, honestly, because a lot of things we can shoot spells through it.
Right on.
If we could
Does anyone
do
have a
some
crowbar?
things. I'm checking to see if I have any spells that can deal with a door, because
Other than
No.
shatter.
yeah, I mean Vapor has Shatter, but we know these doors are like magically enforced,
Right.
so we have
Yeah.
to.
I also have
dispel-
shatter, but that
I
yeah.
would have to use a dispel, and I don't have any spell slots for that. So
A creature appears, and just a few of you can notice this thing. Ping, ping, pong, pang. These metallic footsteps and this roughly dwarf-shaped metal
Hell.
construct goes there, and you see it like holds its hand out. Something glows. Its eyes flare, and there's an effect. A cloud forms among everyone right here, and I tell you, this cloud
Esper,
sure
is this a poison?
stinks.
Esper, is this a poison effect?
If somebody does not need to breathe, or they are immune to poison, it's not going to. The stench is not going
Immunity
to
to
bother
poison.
them.
We're all immune to poison. Hero's Feast.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. Excellent.
Perfect.
Except for the Fae. The Fae just got summoned, so he's going to make his save, I guess.
This poor Elijah is just like, I'm here, guys. Ah!
What sort of saving throw did you say?
I'm sure it's Constitution, but hold on, I'll
Constitution.
have to see the actual.
He rolled
effect.
an 8 on Constitution, so just tell me how bad the damage is on him. Poor guy.
You summoned him. You should feel Walykos is like, here, get summoned into a cloud of poison.
Well, I mean, to be
The
fair, it
cloud-
seemed like the time.
The
Yeah.
cloud is heavily obscured,
Okay, that's good.
blocking sight.
Okay, good.
And that save that'll actually happen at the start of his turn.
Understood.
So just remember that.
Yeah, he failed his first save, so no worries.
And let me just look at one thing. Okay. And then the thing seems to have enough, like, intelligence or cunning or whatever to know to, like, get out of. Well, you hear it moving, so it seems to have repositioned itself.
Yeah, we can't see through this heavy smoke unless
but
we're
you hear it
next
moving
to
around some. You hear other movement, more of those, like, kind of metallic footsteps. Pring, pong, ting, tang. Kung. They seem to be repositioning themselves, and you even hear a voice speaking in Giant, and those that can hear a Giant is like, "You two over there, and you two over there." It's this odd. There's almost something
Mechanical.
intelligent or sapient about it, even though it's clearly this like construct voice, and they're literally talking to each other.
It's a giant who put his brain inside of a construct or something.
Walykos.
Yeah. It's back up to me on the top of the round.
Yes, you find yourself in an awful, stinking cloud of thick gas or smoke or something.
Thankfully, the Hero's Feast makes me immune to that, so I just have to deal with the sight.
I smell nothing, my lady. The air is fresh and pleasant.
Yes. Yeah, so the big thing here that's annoying is these doors. I don't know how we're going to get through the door.
I mean, if Nokki could push it even a crack by himself, if we just all work together, we should be able to get it open.
Yeah, but then we use all our actions, all our stuff, just to open it, and then they're ready to unleash on us.
True.
So we need to get it open in a way that doesn't use all of our actions, ideally.
I mean, I
did
can keep pushing
Avacera-
on it, but
Well, did Avacera, just real quick, mention anything about a lever that she saw or any way next to the door, perhaps?
Or do we see anything now that there's the crack?
You're muted, Esper.
Sorry about that.
But
Not
that's
a
okay.
lever. The creatures are seem to be holding the doors shut. So
okay.
here's
That makes
basically
more
how it
sense.
seems to you. These things are really heavy. Like
Okay.
even if someone wasn't holding it shut,
It would still be a
it would
test.
actually take some sort of effort to even get them open. And then
Yeah,
you've got these creatures that are essentially barring it.
Mm-hmm. Understood. Well, if I can take out the scorpion, what you're telling me is the door will then be much more openable.
Yep, there's this massive metal scorpion and
You're
then an
muted
iron.
again.
Esper, you've been
There's
muted.
this massive metal scorpion and then
Yeah.
an iron golem right next to it.
yeah, because like I guess Nokki can just keep pushing on it.
Yeah,
if
Nokki
you guys
even
can deal with
you
these
probably
things.
probably saw like the very shoulder edge or something of that golem.
Yeah.
That's fine. I guess Walykos is going to. I need you to zoom out a little bit just so I can at least see the doors, Esper.
Hmm.
Yep. Okay. Move these faces over here. With the crack, is it even possible? Just ranged attacks to the door, no melee attacks?
Well, just imagine what you might be able to do through like 2 inches or so.
Okay. 2 inches. I mean, 2 inches is a narrow slit, but like arrows and things could fly through.
Mm-hmm.
And spells. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cast. I'm just going to move. Can I see, like, if I'm in Nokki Square temporarily? Can I see through the crack?
No, because of the cloud.
Well, then there's nothing that I can do, Asper. So move me back. Yeah, I'd move up, and then I guess I'd just kind of move back and try to get out of the cloud, because the cloud pretty much prevents us from doing anything. Yeah, that's my turn, I guess. Faye.
The
Faye
Fey
fails
creature
the save.
fails the save.
What happens?
Oh, this is terrible. What place have you brought me to? There's his turn. He gets himself out of the cloud.
Well, Esper, I actually control him, so please tell me.
He's
what
trying to
effect
get
it
himself out
has.
of the cloud. Do you defy him?
Well, I would like to know what
Remain
effect the
there.
cloud has on him, Esper.
He is like sick. That uses up his action.
Okay, so he's lost his action. Could he use a bonus action?
Yes.
He has basically a Misty Step action that he can take.
Oh yeah, you get him through the door, perhaps.
If I could move him up to the crack and then Misty Step 5 feet, if he can, to what he can see. I know he can't see through the door, but he can see 5 feet in front of him, which hopefully will be through the crack. In
Don't
the
make
door.
me do this. Don't make me do this. It's terrible in here. What is this place?
Now, Esper, whenever he does a Misty Step, an effect happens, and he's mirthful, so he can force one creature he can see within 10 feet of it to make a Wisdom save against my spell DC. Unless the save succeeds, the target is charmed by you and the Fae for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. I'm assuming these are going to be immune to charm, but I still would target the Scorpion just in case.
You have assumed correctly.
Yeah, that's fine.
The
But
metal
now he's
thing
outside-
just stares at him blankly with an unmoving metal face.
Yep, but that's fine. He is now through the clouds.
My own personal hell!
All right, that's my turn for him.
Avasira enters the 9th round of concentration.
Yes. I need to see so I can make tactical decisions, Esper, with her.
Oh wait, so this is the 9th round. Okay, I thought last
Yeah, it'll
round
be
was
this
the 9th
round, then the next round, and then at the start of her following turn, the banishment is
Gotcha,
done.
gotcha.
Okay, thank you. That is extremely helpful. So, can she determine which one was communicating, like who was giving the orders? Was that the one that cast the stinking cloud? Or was it
Yes, it's
something else?
the different one.
The different one. So here's my thought. I could drop the banishment on the ones behind next turn. Like, I could ready an action for her to come out of etherealness. They'll drop the banishment. Actually, no, it won't, because it's not a spell
Right.
that brings her back. So she'll ready an action to come out of ethereal, take her turn, and then she'll immediately banish with a 5th level slot the 2 next to the door, if she can. And then we bust through, is kind of how I see it. So she's going to ready an action to drop her ethereal. She's actually going to move too. She's going to reposition herself, I think. I would like to position her 60 feet to the south and kind of. How high is the ceiling? It has to be giant-sized, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's 40-foot high ceiling.
She goes up 40 feet and then 20 feet over, basically. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. And all of these things are on the ground, and even the Scorpion probably doesn't have a 40-foot reach. Yep. Okay, so she's readied an action to come out of ethereal.
It is the final
before her
form
next
of
turn.
those scorpion crab things you all were fighting. But let's see if it'll even do anything. It might just get banished away and do nothing. All right.
I mean, that's the hope. Only hope, Esper.
The angels. What do the angels have to say about all this?
The angel, the one next to the door, will attempt to continue pushing the door, I think. Now that Nokki's kind of gotten his leverage, we just need to get it pushed open.
Yeah, I mean Noki's still going to be pushing as well, so like it should be easier
That
for
is
the
a
angel. now.
21.
The angel.
Almost as much as Nokki.
The angel huffs and gruffs and puffs and does not blow the house down.
I understand that, Esper, but it's a 21.
Mhm.
Like, give me something, like another inch.
Is it also? It's also a 21 with my 25. I don't know if that because like it's
Yeah.
2 people pushing on it at the same time. It should be easier.
I mean, has it made an opposed check? Is that, or is this just a I have to beat a DC?
I just said a DC, yeah.
Okay. Well then,
That's not how doors and mechanical
going-
advantage works.
it's fine. I'm going to blindly. The
It's
other
how the
one
escape checks of
shoots-
grapples work, because that's kind of weird too, but I guess it's to speed
Yeah.
things up.
The other one's gonna shoot. He's going to shoot at the scorpion that he shot at last time, assuming it's in the same place. Now here's the thing. I get that I can't see it, so I have disadvantage, but I can still make the shots. I think.
Yeah.
It's either that or I shoot the door itself, and I'm pretty sure I only damage the door on like a maximum damage. So here we go. Nat 20 and a 6, so that's gonna miss.
Pink.
Second attack. That's also a miss. And does a no? I think an 18. No, we established a 21. Could
Tink.
do it. Yep, that's fine.
Varick
Better than nothing.
of House Mantevale.
I move forward.
Ugh, what is this disgusting vapor? Can you disperse this?
Oh,
I
he doesn't
used
need
the wrong
to.
voice there. Vapor, can you disperse this disgusting gas? Yes. Leave that up to me.
Oh, fantastic! Can he do it as a readied action? So
Can
we
you
take-
can you move me? Can you move me 5 more feet? By the way, Esper, I saw you only move me 30.
He doesn't want to go into the stinking cloud.
He is immune.
Oh, he's immune to poison.
Okay,
Okay.
he's immune to it. Yeah, it's like yeah,
Okay.
just put him into it.
So
yeah.
really, it's a sight
Yeah.
hindrance. Is the
Mhm.
that's the real problem.
Well, he's only 5 feet in, so he can still see back the way he
Exactly. Yeah.
which I mean, honestly, is all that he needs for the time being.
All right. And just making a few notes about things that are happening. Don't
Yep.
mind me. All right, the
I hate to rely on
scorpion.
Avisera,
The
but kind of
scorpion.
need her.
The scorpion attempts to sting Nokki through the door. You have 3/4 cover, Nokki.
What
Not
is so
going
that gives me
after
what
the
like plus?
Fae?
How much AC extra does that give
no.
me?
+5. You hear basically hear
Okay,
like
yeah.
like something trying to stab, and it doesn't get through where it wanted to
Esper,
get
is there a
through.
reason it didn't target the Fae right in front of it?
Oh my gosh, the Fae. Okay, so actually that was attacking the Fae.
Yeah, I mean, I don't
Whoops.
mind you attacking
Whoops.
Nokki, but
yeah, I totally forgot about the
logically-
Fae. Oh yes,
logically
yes.
it would attack the Fae.
Right. Okay. So
15
that
is
first
the
attack
AC.
actually was its claw. It was a
Yeah, that's
14 to
fine.
hit,
Poor Ellen.
And then it's a
14
10
misses.
and then it's
14
a
misses. Yeah.
and then it's a 10 to hit for its second claw, so that obviously misses. And then its stinger is 26.
Poor
26 will
Eldrin.
hit.
All right, so the Fae, and he's desperately trying to not get grabbed up in these nasty pincer claws, and then the stinger catches him, and it does some piercing damage and it does some lightning damage.
That's fine. He'll take it all. You might just pop him. We'll see. How much?
21.
He's still alive.
Hey, good for him.
Surprised.
I'm still alive in here, but I've been stung badly.
We don't
Keep-
care about you. No.
Keep up the good work. Try to
Is
charm
this some sort
their
of
leader.
cruel joke? This is not the sort of humor that I like.
It'll be fine. Just keep up the good work.
Arachno just holds his ready to action still. Is it worth him moving at all? I don't know, maybe just slightly.
Even if the Fae dies, I will vicariously be pleased because it has Esper's face. It's like my little revenge. It's my little revenge.
You're forcing Esper to fight himself.
Just the
battle
face
I'm
of
all too
himself.
familiar with.
Hmm.
Aygir, 'tis your turn. 7th round of Mirror Image.
Yes, indeed. Okay. Well, it's going to be another round of dashing, most likely. I'll actually, well, he'll use the second usage of the Skitter Bolt and use his haste action to dash. So that would get him. It's difficult terrain. That would get him a full 35, which should get him to the
Yep.
top. A little further
Yeah,
than that,
good
right?
enough.
Yeah. Okay. That was his haste action. Now he's no longer impeded in moving, and he uses his regular movement to move. Or no, sorry, he already did the dash. Never mind. It's still not quite where it really needs to be, but he does have another action. He's going to drop guidance on Nokki.
Nice.
which will apply to
That'll
his
help me.
ability check.
Yeah, that'll help.
Exactly.
hope.
So that's it for Aygir then.
We know a
Do you need to see the
25
target?
can do it, so
It's a good question. I think so, but
it's a
Can
touch
he?
spell.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
I don't
not
know why
ranged.
you keep thinking like it's a ranged spell.
I don't know either.
You don't need to see the
Yeah.
target.
Hey,
You just need
well,
to lay your hand upon them.
You might
But
be
he's
thinking of
not
Bardic
near him.
Inspiration.
He's
I think
also
Bardic
not-
Inspiration.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
so
do your
just-
haste action to dash, and then you use
Yeah.
your regular action to guidance on Nokki.
Yep.
Hey.
There we go. That's solid.
Oh,
Yep.
thank you, Aygir. Or Aygir.
And then his next turn will be hopefully a more eventful one, but that's assuming we
I mean,
make it a
I
little
mean
bit
the
through
fact
door.
that the fact I can push
Yes.
it when I roll a 19 with the
Yeah.
guidance and the advantage, like it's fairly
Well,
likely I can keep
I'm-
pushing it a bit.
Okay.
I'm really hoping that the banish gets rid of one of these
Right.
two, so one of the doors will loosen up.
Yeah,
then
it'll
we
be
can just
easier.
open it. Because if we can just get through these doors,
Yep.
like, this is the hardest challenge Esper has ever put before us. Literally a
At least in
closed
this
door
fight,
that
yeah.
we can't open without a 25
Hold the
plus strength check.
door. Hold the door.
No, don't push the door. All right, so that's Aygir. After him is Vapor. Or
I guess if
I
we
think
weren't
it's-
in such
no,
a
it'd
banishment
be-
time crunch,
I think
we
it's
could just
Corgain
shoot
after
the
you.
door down. Yeah. Corgain? Is Corgain up?
It's vapor, and actually he
And then
does not
Corgain,
have
yeah.
gust of wind as I thought he might.
Vapor doesn't have the weirdest spells, unfortunately. It's just one of those, like, it's just
He's
what
got
he
good
does.
stuff. He
does-
just doesn't have everything, and sorcerers can be
Yeah.
kind of limited. So
This is why you should pick a wizard.
I like both sorcerer and wizard just for their own different ways.
No,
So
of
he'll
course.
do his hops and actually be able to get up to here.
Mhm.
And what should he do?
We can't see anything, so, like,
I mean, he
heavy
could
obscurement is real bad.
dispel. That might be
Is
worth
it a
it.
spell, though?
Yeah.
Like, he would have to identify it first to make sure it's like Stinking Cloud or something.
Maybe Corgain can just like do a big gust of wind with his wings.
Wings. I mean,
He's gonna dispel it. He gave his word.
yeah, sure,
He's gonna follow through.
sure.
He casts a dispel magic, and let's see what the spell
It's a
level is
third
of the
level
target. It is a third level spell. It is gone.
Nice. That's useful.
All right,
Cloud is dispelled.
that helps considerably. Hopefully, he can't just do that again at will.
So, here comes the next question: Is it worth him converting some sorcery points to get spell slots back? He still has a pretty good amount of spell slots. He'll just kind of keep them. That's fine.
Yeah,
Let's keep it moving.
I would save it because when he uses meta magic, he can trigger his wild surges, which can be extremely beneficial.
The Draconic Spirit will do something. It's going to try to aid in some kind of way. Go with the door or try to make an attack?
Probably the attack. It seems like the door is like only Nokki can really do it.
Yeah, the problem is it's all jammed up there with with bodies. There's not really a way to make the attack. So I guess it's
It's a large door.
it's gonna try. It's gonna try for the strength check.
You should, like, we're all pushing together. Like, do we get advantage for helping each other?
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. So
I
its
mean,
first roll
there's
was,
like 5 people pushing.
its first roll was pretty good, but not good enough.
Yeah.
Its second roll is 23. There goes a couple more inches now. You've got like
All right.
Okay.
four,
Something's
whatever, like
working.
4 inches of a gap now. Like somebody
Hey.
could squeeze right through that.
Does that mean
Every
that I get,
success
like-
matters. Yeah.
Do I get like double advantage on my turn?
Only elves get double
no,
advantage.
you do not have elven accuracy.
Yes.
Okay. Well done, Dragon Spirit. Corgain Makel.
Okay. So how open is the door
4
currently? And
inches. 4-inch gap.
Breath weapon
so
should
four
go through
4 inches tight lip buzz, like for a trumpet blow breath weapon through, right? That
that. Just
works.
has to touch. Just has to touch. it.
Exactly. You see where I'm going with this.
Mhm.
Okay, so he's gonna breathe his breath weapon through the door at, I'm guessing, at least the scorpion and the iron golem.
Is it
I
gonna
don't
hit the Eldrin too?
If- Yeah, like
Yes.
Yeah, but like,
he's got
No,
9
no,
hit
no,
points.
no,
He's got
I think
9
it's
hit
fine.
points
It's
left.
just,
He'll be fine.
it's just pretty funny. Like this Eladra is just like, I'm here, and like he's
Well,
gotten
actually, it's-
poison.
It's up to
gotten
Corgain.
stung.
Corgain could hit just one of these creatures, or it could hit all 3 of them.
No, hit all 3.
oh, he
hit all
absolutely
3. We
wants
don't
to
care
hit all.
about the.
Yeah, he wants to hit
Yeah.
those
Yeah,
two.
do all 3.
If he hits the Eladrin, worst case, it goes back in the Feywild. So
Yeah,
no,
the
Ladrin
Ladrin will be happy that he
This
no
is
longer
an
has to
act
be
of
there.
mercy. Get this
Exactly.
poor elven man out of here.
Exactly. This will send you back to the Feywild.
So here's
What
the thing.
is
I didn't
what
know
is
we
the
were gonna
range of
run
your
into
cone? Is it a
constructs.
30-foot cone?
30-foot cone, yeah.
This is like the worst matchup for.
Oh, nice. Gets one of those too.
This first
Unfortunately.
one there, and I'll give it half cover.
Okay.
Is it a con save?
It's a yes.
Okay, then half
Yeah,
cover
it is.
doesn't matter. All right.
Doesn't matter. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, it's weird that it's not a dex, but it is a con.
Well, it's because of the damage type.
It's because it's radiant. Yeah, I know.
sometimes Radiant's dex, sometimes it's con. I've seen both.
I thought it was by the attack type, but anyway. Who did what?
All right. The Scorpion on a dexterity saving throw.
Con save.
Constitution saving throw. Has a 20.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
probably
that
bad
made
for
it.
them.
The Iron Golem, who is quite ironish and quite golemish, has a 15.
That should fail. That fails.
A failure.
Just barely.
And the Metal Man, whose stat block is here somewhere, has
The man
a
of metal.
20.
That also succeeds. Okay, so 34 total, 17 for those that made it.
All right, so 34 to the Iron Golem. That's a good amount.
And Corgain, the temporary hit points for this do not stack, do they?
Temper hit points don't stack. Just
Yeah,
take the
okay.
better of the two.
Sure.
And then
Oh, it's just 10
17
every time.
to the Scorpion. The Scorpion, which is here. Okay. And 17 to the Construct Man number 2. 17 damage to this creature seemed to be a pretty substantial amount of damage.
Okay.
Not like a serious wound, but definitely a moderate
Right.
wound.
Whereas I know an Iron Golem has like shit tons of hit points.
The Iron Golem weathers that quite well, even though he failed the save. And the Scorpion, probably a light wound, I might say. Very well. Corgain to Nokki, who's in the final round of this rage.
Yes,
it has
this is my
guidance,
power.
remember.
Yeah, I have guidance and advantage on this check.
So Nokki, you could try to push the door open further, or you could just slip right in there.
Oh. That seems dangerous.
I mean, you can
No,
make
I'm gonna keep
attacks, though.
pushing
Oh.
because like I'm really like I'm like the only one who's even really able to like do it without
Oh.
rolling like super high.
Esper, did you want the how much damage was that radiant breath? By the way, because the
Wait,
Fade
if-
guy. needs
34.
to-
Wait, if I can
much?
slip through, that means
Sorry, Nick. 1 second. What was that,
sorry.
Esper?
34.
Okay, even on half, he'd be dead. All right, remove him. Go ahead, Nokki.
So
Oh,
I
thank
mean,
you,
so-
kind soul.
So if I can slip through, then that means like everyone else except for the dragons and stuff can slip through.
Whoever can squeeze through 4 inches, a medium-sized creature, I think,
Yeah.
could. Well, actually, hold on.
4 inches. Yeah,
Actually,
it's
no,
not
no,
a
no,
lot.
no.
Not a lot. 4 inches isn't a lot.
I would require a dexterity acrobatics check.
I'll
Just push the door.
Yeah, I'll just
Push,
push
okay.
you.
Yeah.
Ability check, and I can roll the guidance after I roll, right?
You choose when you want to use the guidance.
Good advantage. That's 22. I'll do the guidance just
Mhm.
to
Yes,
confirm
yes.
it.
I think that's a good idea.
It's a D4, right?
It is.
26. Higher than my first one.
The door is open.
Let's go.
And
Yeah, I
that
feel
will
like Nokki
actually
is just like his
push
veins
this
are
thing.
bulging and just like, oh,
That's
take
fantastic.
that metal scorpion bug thing.
That's fantastic.
That's good.
Wow.
I'm I like that.
It's very flavorful too because my rage ends right as it is. Like I feel like I do it. I'm just like,
When does your rage end?
The
Because this is
enemies are
important.
here. Start of his next turn.
yeah,
So
Yeah,
then you'll
so-
be able to renew
yeah,
it immediately.
yeah.
on that
So I
turn.
still have rage right now technically, like so for like terms of
That
like
matters.
taking less damage
It
and
does.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and as I've
gonna
said
do it-
before, I'm pretty flexible as long as you just keep making offensive actions. Like
Yeah,
during
yeah.
those turns of movement, you were avidly
I was running
trying to
as fast-
chase
yeah,
after your
exactly.
enemies.
Yeah.
So I think that's fine.
Yep.
You didn't stop and like drink a potion or something.
It would be really sucky if it's like, oh, and you just got 2 rounds of rage and now you lost
Yep.
that whole use. Yep.
Yeah, that would be terrible. I guess I'll move behind. Yeah, I'll move behind the scorpion so that whoever gets in next can get flanking.
By behind.
You would provoke from the metal.
What? Where exactly? What path would you like to take? Oh, okay,
No, I
like
will
through there, maybe.
No, there's a. I thought we could like just
leaving the
walk.
iron golems. You'd be leaving the iron golems.
Well, no, I can go
it-
top. I can go through the top. That's within.
You're already within his reach.
I'm
so
with.
it's-
Well, no, you can't. You can't opportunity attack within 10 feet. It has to be within unless.
It's within the
Thought you
creature's
had to be
threatened range, but you are within
Oh,
the
okay.
threatened range.
Correct. That's what I'm saying. You would leave
Oh,
his
even
threatened
with 10
range,
feet. Okay,
no matter how
I'll
you
just-
went if you go behind him.
I'll just stay where I'm at then.
Stay where you are.
Yep.
Okay.
It's fine.
That was Nokki. All right. Well, Nokki, here comes some delightful antics. I'm just reading through it.
I don't know. Maybe actually,
on the
maybe
stat
I
block
should
here.
move because like I'm gonna have to move anyway to hit them.
I mean, it's up to you.
Let me think. Because it's like I'm gonna have to move anyway to hit them on my next turn, so no, I'll just
Well,
stay where I'm at. Well,
You could get closer to them.
yeah,
That's fine.
that's what I'm
It's just-
thinking. Yeah,
but remember, they could flank you when you.
I know that's
easier.
the scary part. Yeah, I'll move up towards the scorpion, so not behind the scorpion, just like
Just
within
straight
range of the
towards it.
scorpion. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
that
straight
doesn't bother
forward.
me.
Yeah, I'll just
That's
do that. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, just so that I can have range.
Makes sense. Cool. All right, who's up next? I'm guessing the enemies of some.
I think it's one of the NPCs. Yeah.
Wow.
It's probably the guy with the eyes because you opened the door crack and then he went. I remember.
Yes, it is this who seems to be like the commander of these construct people.
It's probably a dwarf who got turned into a construct.
Pung, pung, ting, tang. It moves to there. It's sort of a slower moving creature. And this like port on its chest begins to flare with a fiery light, and it unleashes a line of fire that will be potentially burning these four.
Is it a 5-foot or a 10-foot line?
A 5
Like
foot line.
wide. 5-foot line? Okay. Then it can get.
So Nokki, make a dexterity saving throw.
Check something.
Don't forget your advantage from the danger sense for Barbarian.
Yeah, that's what I was making. I wanted to make sure I had that. Yeah, which I do. So I get advantage on the dex save, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Dex save advantage. Natural 20. 23 altogether.
That is a success for half damage. And then Aygir, make your dex save.
Right, and it's worth mentioning that thanks to his fiddling around and tinkering with kind of spindle on his armor, he is resistant to fire.
Very nice.
And
That's
Nice.
good. That is good. You're gonna need it.
Okay. Well, the dex save is a 16.
You save. That is a success.
Excellent.
Don't forget
Good
that
stuff.
we have 3/4 cover, right? Or at least half cover, I would assume.
That doesn't matter for the saves, though.
Well, it's
It
dex save.
does. Corgain, give him his dex save with a +2.
Sure.
Fine.
Aygir also had a +2, so he had an 18 then. So that, yeah.
Even more of a
They-
save.
The angel failed their save. They
Corgain,
got,
I don't
Okay.
think does. Corgain has like an 8 or a 9, has an 8.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Nokki and Aygir take half damage, and Corgain and the Angel take full damage.
you guys might
And
take quarter
this jet of flame is really, really hot.
damage. Yeah, it's like 12d6 or more, probably. Okay, it's more than 12d6. All right.
That didn't sound like he was rolling a Warhammer block. I don't know about that.
It could be 20d6.
Just keep making it bigger numbers.
I'm just saying.
Just give me 1 second. I just want to double check I've done this
Sure.
correctly.
Sure. Yeah, if you're gonna say like it's 300 damage, I might be like, okay, well, we didn't stand
It's
a
not
chance.
300, but it is a lot of
Okay.
damage. A lot. Yep, that is what that is. That is 85 damage on a failure, 42 on a success.
That's like more than half of my full HP.
Let me
Okay, and so then Aygir is resistant to it, so it's 24 for him.
Yeah, unfortunately, that just obliterates
21.
Celestial too.
Annihilates the Celestial.
One of the Celestials. goes.
So how much was it altogether again? 40 what?
42 if you succeeded. And then Aygir it reduces to 21 because he also has fire resistance.
Correct.
Woo!
You can't do that multiple times because that would be.
Hopefully
ridiculous.
not.
Oh, they're glass cannons.
I
We know that
described it as
17
a
is lot of
port
damage
on
to
his
them.
chest, but I think I should rather describe it as 4 ports on his chest, all fired simultaneously.
Oh yeah, if I had failed that save, I would have died. I'd have gone unconscious.
He's like powered by nuclear fire and can vent out a meltdown every now and then. Or hopefully not every now and then, but like once.
Either that or Esper is trying to hint they can do it more times than
Oh,
once.
and then there are 4 of them, so they all step up and they all do that. We take like 600 damage.
All right. This thing comes up to you, Nokki. One of its arms is this big metal drill. And it jams it right at you.
Okay.
A mere 14 to hit. You block it.
Nope.
And then a thing happens. The face mask on it, for just a moment, pops open and there's this like dwarf man inside. Ah! And he's got like these weird like wirings embedded into his face.
Yeah, these
Make
used to do
a,
greats.
Yeah.
make a strength saving throw.
A strength saving throw, which I have advantage on because I'm raging.
Yes.
Natural 20, 27.
All right, they succeed. That angel.
Wait, they succeed?
What is it?
Wait, I got a 27.
Quite a
Wait, do
success.
I succeed? Oh, I succeed.
Yeah,
I thought you said
27
they
is-
succeed.
You just
Quite a
misheard him.
success.
Yeah, you just misheard him.
Oh, okay. I was just like, what?
Also, cube. Oh my, cube. Okay, so
Oh my god, for that advantage roll, I actually rolled 2 nat 20s. That's pretty cool. I've just
This
rolled
angel-
3 nat 20s in a row.
this
That's
angel-
hilarious.
Angel
What do you
1, Aygir, and Corgain also make the strength saves.
Strength saves.
Right.
Nokki screams back at the dwarf.
Angel got a 9.
I have a 17. Is that
And
enough?
success. The 9 fails, and then
Okay.
Corgain strength save.
Is this like a shout that's happening? Like it's some
Yes,
sort of like
a sonic
the
scream.
scream. Yeah.
What did
Also,
Corgain
I have
have?
to go in 5 minutes. Oh, just gotta let you know.
This is actually finishing out the round. These 4 creatures.
Perfect.
Adam, what did Corgain have?
Oh, Corgain. Sorry, I just meant the idea. Corgain has the same thing. He also rolled 17.
Okay.
Or actually,
so
no,
only
sorry,
the
he's
angel
better.
is
He has a
affected. The
20.
angel takes 4 thunder damage and is knocked prone. That would be, yeah.
Do the
prone there.
do the successes take any damage?
No damage.
So wait, what happens?
The angel takes 4 thunder damage and is knocked prone.
Oh no. Sure.
You know, Walykos, as bad as whatever you had to endure, I bet you're glad you're not a dwarf right now.
Yeah. So, jokes aside, I think we're all.
One of them had to
Yeah.
dash to get to you, Nokki. The other 2 are able to attack. I think we got a hit and a miss. 27, and the other one's obviously a miss. It's like single digits.
The 27 hits.
All right, the drill obviously isn't like boring completely through you. It's probably just like a glancing thing. It's 8 piercing damage.
So that'd be half, so 4.
Yep. Just this scratches you a bit.
Tis
And-
but a scratch. Tis but a flesh wound.
Oh gosh. The scream would actually hit onto their own enemies if they did it onto Nokki. So we're gonna go this way. You see here the failed thraits. They have been repurposed. Make strength saving throws, 2 of them each. Draconic Spirit, Angel, and Aygir. Yeah.
Oh, not Corgain. Okay.
And does an 18
Wow.
make it?
Those are an 18 and a 19 on the dice, which means they're an 18 and a 19.
Yep. Anything into the teens succeeds.
I have to go really soon. Doesn't.
Oh, anything in the teens, so
Anything in the
15
teens
passes?
succeeds.
Okay.
Okay. Then
Okay, so
one
it sounds like
fail,
all a
one-
bunch of successes. All right.
Well, one,
Oh, I
one
don't-
fail.
There was 1 fail on the angel?
Yeah, I assume you said twice. Roll it twice.
Yep, yep.
1 fail.
Okay.
He's already prone, so what's the damage?
8 thunder damage to the angel.
Okay, got it.
I'd literally have to roll a 3 or lower to fail if it's anything in the teens.
Well, it's actually DC
It's a-
11.
I assume it's a bonus action. They can
Oh,
do,
okay. So 4.
It's just part of their
anything 4 or
multi-attack.
lower. 4 or lower is my fail range,
Yeah.
which is like less than 5%.
We will pause things here, and next round is going to be the final round of the banishment holding up.
Well, it's going to end sooner because she's going to come out and try to banish the other two. Spoiler.
That
I'm going to give you a preview of what's going to happen.
okay.
But here's
that
something to
banishment's really effective.
Correct. Well, I mean, you throw us up against constructs, like nothing else works on them except, int, charisma, wisdom.
Banishment
like,
is
those
a
are
solid paper
Spell.
against their rock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Correct.
All right, guys.
Saber
Thanks for
stock.
playing. So good to finally get back to playing this,
Talk more
and
next
Absolutely.
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll maybe have one more sessions, maybe two more, something like that.
We'll see.
Unless
See
we
you
all
on
go
the other
splat
side
immediately.
of 36 when I get back.
All right, everyone. See you here in a couple of weeks. Thanks, everyone who was following along and watching live. And catch you on the next one. As always, may your adventures be many.
Yep. See you guys later.
Have a great night.
Yep.